What's up, everybody? Sensei here. Welcome to the show. Welcome to another Electric Live, and we have a treat for y'all tonight. First of all, I want to thank everyone for joining us this Friday. You could be somewhere else, but you're here with us on this Friday evening, and we thank you for that. And we have in the house FLIP, or the letters of his name, cutting, scratching, EUC riding is the essence of his game, baby. Flip, aka EUC Chronicles, all up in here. What's up, bro?
Thank you, brother Sensei, man. What's up, brother? Thank you, first of all, for having me on. My apologies for missing the last live that we were supposed to do. You know, life is life, and but yeah, man. Thanks for having me on. First of all, what's up, everybody? I know it's been a minute. Flip here, EUC Chronicles. Just here, chop it up with my brother. You know, after Thanksgiving, having just a little back and forth on some of the things that's going on in the EUC community. So we decided to jump on a live and get busy.
That is it, man. First of all, people, if our voices are okay, give us a 1 in the chat. If not, give us a 2. If everything sounds good, give us a 1. If not, give us a 2. And yeah, bro, it's been a minute. We try to stay in touch, but life sometimes moves in its own path. But we still try to stay connected. But dude, I've been keeping up with you. You're still riding. I know you added something new to your stable. If you want to share that.
Yeah, so for the people who haven't been following my channel, I ordered an electric e-bike or e-motorcycle, e-dirt bike, the 79 bike, Falcon Pro. It was a long ordeal. I was supposed to get this bike almost a year ago, and it didn't fall through due to shipping complications. And I finally ended up doing it again. And last minute, I just grabbed the wheel. So I've been, I wouldn't say exclusively riding that, only because what I didn't I want to park it in my garage. But in order to do that, I have to take the battery out, bring it inside the house. So for right now, I'm bringing it inside the house, and it's such a pain to get that bike in and out the house. Man. So I'm still on my EUC, but I'm definitely enjoying the bike. I bought it for a multitude of reasons. One, just for a little peace of mind. If I want to go out on speed runs, I don't necessarily have to worry about my wheel cutting out. I'm getting up there. I'll be 50 in February, so I'm kind of taking a little more precautions to keep myself safe. You experienced an accident, I experienced one, and it kind of changes everything. And it's not like it's making me scared or anything like that, but I just like to have something else to ride except besides my EUC. And also for friends who don't want to ride EUCs or learn, I have a lot of friends who would love to go on these adventures. They watch my YouTube and they comment on it, but they'll never touch an EUC.
Exactly.
So the bike is there. Hey, you want to go for a group ride? Well, my guys hop on the bike and you can go, So it's there for a multitude of reasons, but I'm enjoying it. I'm loving it. I'm really enjoying it. At some point I'm going to learn how to wheelie, but no rush to that.
Yeah, it'll come. I think eventually I'm going to add one to my set. I've been looking, and dude, there's so many choices. So I'm like, I'm not going to break the bank, but I'm going to look for something that can fill the void for right now.
Absolutely. Well, honestly, I was going to do that after I canceled the order the first time. I started looking at a whole bunch of different bikes, and I found one. The only thing is, this bike was, from all the YouTube videos I watched, it was all in Russian. Gotcha. So I found the website where they sell it, because they have an American version of that very same bike, but it's the opposite color. But I wanted the Russian version, So I was going to order it, and it was like, I think it was like almost like $1,500, maybe $1,700, and it kind of had similar specs to the Falcon Pro. But at the last minute, I'm starting to read the fine print, and I remember reading this bike only ships to these countries. So I backed it. That's kind of what pushed me to get the Falcon, because I was ready to get this bike, thinking that I was, and then like it was like, you can't get this bike. So I was like, all right, you know what? I'm just gonna go and get the Falcon.
Well, from what I can see, it looks great.
Oh, it's a beautiful bike for sure.
What surprised me with the bikes, right? So you see them on the internet. That's one thing. And I saw one in person. I was like, dang on, that thing is big. It was like, it's not little, man.
No.
It was, especially that Begode bike. I
Yes.
saw that thing in person. I was like, "What the frick, man? It's like almost the size of a regular darn dirt bike." I was surprised. I was like, "Whoa, okay,
Yeah,
okay,
I looked at that one too. Actually, I looked at the
yeah,
Bago, but I was like, maybe I'll just keep it in the family, so to speak,
hmm
But
yeah."
I had the first time I saw that Falcon Pro, I was like, that's the same way
That's
when
the
I
track.
first saw it, my first EUC, I was like,
Exactly.
that's my thing, that's it,
You know what
So I
you're gonna
haven't
get.
wavered from that.
Nice. Let's give a few shout outs here. I
We
know
got people
it
in here.
says 10 people. Oh, yeah, we got 10 people. Hello, everybody. I see right now we got Yoro. What's happening? My EC Journey. Thanks for joining us. We have Dale. What's happening, brother? We
Dale,
got Captain Send It up in here as well. We have Sick E Rides. What's going on, guys? And yeah, man, we're just here shooting a breeze. Green Master Mike will make it in later. He is on his way, I believe, to the stream. He had to handle a few things. But we got Roger. What's happening, Roger?
my boy's in here. Anthony, what's good, brother?
Nice. I'm gonna again thank you guys for joining us. We're just here. We're gonna pick a few topics to discuss. We're just trying to catch up and see what's going on with Flip. It's been a minute since we've been on the stream together.
It's been a minute since I've been on YouTube. Keep it a bean. I have not been putting up content like not like I do when it's spring and summertime, and even then,
I fell off a bit. I'm not gonna lie. Like I said,
yeah.
life has thrown you some curveballs, man. So you gotta handle your business. But I'm gonna keep making content through the winter. I got the Lynx all hooked up. Lynx is running great. I love that wheel. I tell anybody, if you can find yourself a used Lynx at a good price, pick it up. You won't be disappointed, man. It's a great.
Now, what's the difference between the Lynx and the Patton? Because I have a Patton in the living room right now that my friend let me borrow for the wintertime season. So I'm just testing it out. But what's the difference between the two?
Well, what I like, I believe you can get a higher speed off the Lynx.
Gotcha.
But what I liked about them, because I thought about getting the Patton, is the height of the wheel. The Patton, if you had a choice, I would go with the Lynx, because you're tall as me.
Yeah,
we're about the same height, and that extra height on the wheel makes a heck of a difference, dude. It really does. I think the Patton might be a little bit too short for you.
Got you. Okay.
Especially because you like riding seated too.
Yeah.
Go with the Lynx is a no brainer. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just borrowing it for a few months, while my guy gets he kind of healed up. He had an accident on the Patton in June, and he broke his femur in 2 places.
Ooh.
So he's recovering, but he's still showing signs of that he's not ready yet. So he said the Patton's too heavy for him right now. So he's like, "Hey man, if you want to hold on to it and do some content with it," and I was like, "Absolutely," So
look at this right here. Patton is like 80% Lynx. So there you go, and then. This is Roger saying this. Pat is 126 volt 12-inch rim. Lynx is 151 volt 14-inch rim.
Got you. Okay.
Yeah, dude. Lynx is solid, man.
Got you.
Lynx is solid.
Yeah, it's fun. Listen, I'm enjoying it, and that's what kind of pushed me to say, hey, maybe I want to get a smaller off-road kind of freestyle wheel, something that's light, something that's powerful, but I could definitely take in off-road and do jumps with and stuff like that. So, but it's just, there's so many wheels in this house. I finally sold some of my wheels, so I'm happy about that. So I don't have 7 in here anymore. So I think
I know you're up to 7. I didn't even
know I was up to 7. To 7. I gave the Airwheel X8. I gave it to a kid in my neighborhood who asked me for a wheel. It's like, hey, you should just give me a wheel. So I was like, you know what? I can do that. I can do that. So I gave away the Airwheel X8. I sold the Tesla to my friend who lives in Florida, and then he came back up and bought my V11. So that's gone.
Nice.
Yeah, I got rid of the EXN. That's gone. So all I have left in the basement currently is the MSX, and I think I found an owner for that as well.
Look at that. Okay.
And the that's my phone. Sorry about that.
No,
and the V10.
Okay.
The Segway V10.
Nice.
So.
Really quick shout out. Hey, Mikey, what's happening, man? We got EUC Grillo in the house. Welcome. I think we Sick E Rides. What's up? We said that one. And Hey guys, thanks for joining us again, man. This is awesome. I believe Green Master Mike will be in later in the stream.
Dale says he misses Patton.
Yeah. Yeah,
Is there any particular reason why you miss it, Dale, or is it or is it just the wheel you grew accustomed to?
Dude, the thing's a little powerhouse. I just like the height difference for me.
Mm-hmm,
When you go to sit down, if you do want to take a break, it's just easier to sit on. But the you really can't go wrong with either one. I think we were discussing that too. I think for my next wheel, I would like to get like a stunt wheel. Something like a Pat Ness or what was the other one I was talking about? The Extreme Bull Rocket, something like that.
What's the weight of your Lynx?
The Lynx is 88 pounds.
Okay.
And it just makes it, they're very flickable.
Yeah, Dale. It was funny because like I'm riding my EUC in the neighborhood close to mine, and ran across these kids, and he, it's like, "Oh, you're filming for YouTube?" So I stopped and talked to him, and he's like, "How much was your wheel?" And I was like, "It was like $3,000 for my wheel." He's like, "You should just give me one." And the way he said it, Dale, it was like, "Yeah, I should give you a wheel." You know what I'm saying? So I went home and I got it, dropped it off, and his mom was cool with it, and he's been riding ever since.
See, that's how the seeds are planted, man. That's good.
Yeah,
that's how we do it. And Captain Center, it's just the Lynx is just a bigger pattern. That's all it is. Yeah.
Right. Well, we're taller guys, so we would honestly, if I were buying a veteran wheel, I definitely would get a taller wheel for sure. The one thing about the patent is my son, when he started messing around with it, he immediately sat down on it. And he was like, "This is comfortable." And I was like, because I tried to get him to ride seated on a V11. And that, that seat is not.
It's like you have one spot on a V11. That's it, because it's so narrow and everything.
Right. And it's so tall, so it's not comfortable for him. But when he got on a patent, he just started going back and forth. I was like, "Oh, okay." So I've seen some benefits of having a shorter wheel for him, at least,
Yeah.
Bit more zippy. Got you.
It takes off like a bullet. Yeah, you got the smaller diameter rim on it and wheel.
Yeah.
But like I said, I'm happy. I mean, the price that I got the Lynx for, I got it delivered to my door for $1,850. And at that time, that thing was still selling well over $3,000.
$3,000,
yeah.
Sure.
It was a steal. I gotta say, there's no way I can pass that up.
Yeah.
And
I wouldn't either.
Nah, dude. I was like, no way. I was like, you serious? He's like, yeah. I said, "Oh, okay, man." I said, can't beat that, man.
No, not at all. That's a great price for that wheel.
Excellent. When you're getting great quality, you're getting a whole Leaperchem package on it.
Yeah.
And
not a fan of the screen. Perfect. Not a fan of the screen.
No, they need to upgrade the screen on it.
Yeah, that's probably because the emotion has just spoiled me over the years. But but all in all, from the time I've spent on it, it's a solid wheel. If it feels comfortable to ride, and the build quality obviously is great on that wheel. I would just, for the price point, I would definitely ask for a color screen, touch screen, possibly.
Yeah, it's time.
Yeah,
it's time. And I definitely test the durability at Cobra's rally, dude. I came barreling. If anyone was at the rally, going to watch it, you'll know exactly what I'm talking about. You shoot down this long hill on the obstacle course. You make a left turn and you shoot through this freaking dirt bike tunnel, and the sand in there's about, dude, it's just so deep. And I come ripping out the other side like a drunk driver, just swerving all over the place. And instead of slowing down, I just kept trying to go. I gotta go.
Yeah.
And I was like, there's no way. And I come off the wheel, and there's this big pile of dirt and sand. And Lynx just hit it. Bang! That's it. Picked it up. Turned it on.
Dusted off.
That's it. And jumped back on and kept on riding. Yeah, man. Nothing.
Hey, at least you didn't do the scorpion fall like the first rally.
Oh, do you remember that? Oh,
of course I do,
man. I think I still have the marks in the back of my head from my heel. Dude, that was crazy.
Yeah, that rally snuck up on me. I there's a little bit of me that wanted to drive up, because I remember speaking with Wilson, Jamie Wilson, and he was going. First he hit me. He was like, "Are you thinking about going?" I'm like, "I'm kind of thinking about it, but I'm on the fence." He's like, "Yeah, so am I." And then I just looked and I saw I'm driving to the rally on his YouTube channel. So I was just like, "Yeah, I missed that."
Yeah, it was good. That's the first time I got to meet Wilson in person. And cool dude, man. We like,
no, I believe me, I wanted to go because he hit me up and he's like, hey, you know, we were both on the fence at the time. It was just so much going on. And then when like I said, I just blinked and looked up and I was like, oh, the rally's today. There's no way I'm just going to pack up
and just go. But it was good stuff, man. If you can try to make it, I'll definitely make it because I did the whole camping out thing, you know, which was fun.
Yeah.
You know, like a bunch of kids, man, up all night just yapping. It was good, man. Good crowd. Yeah, it was good times. And let's see what we got. Mikey says, shout out to all the badass it takes sort of brass to ride things that keep the lean going into 2026. It's been a good year for us. Yeah, it's been a great year.
Yeah, for sure. For sure.
Yeah. Oh, heck yeah, man. No complaints. We do have some other things we'll jump into kind of sort out here. But let's see what Dale's saying. He says on a tight track with short straights, the pad would be epic. But for long daily riding and jumping, the links is a bit better. Although I've been faster on the pad than I've ever been on the links. Yeah, you're going to get probably more torque out of the pad. But I think for like you said, for longer straightaways and longer rides, the links will be the wheel.
You talking my language, Dale. Yeah. I like those wide open straightaways where you can just floor it, you know.
Just go.
But I'm just trying. I was more. Everybody also. That's my guy, Anthony Sick E-Rides. You guys, if you can get a chance, you know, go sub his channel, go check him out. He has some really great content. Next season, bro, we have to do that 100-mile plus ride. Because I don't know if everybody saw Dash Short's epic.
Dude, wasn't that something? Dude,
I am hooked. And, you know, I'm waiting after he finishes the episode, I'm just sitting there like, where's the next episode?
Dude, and the way he puts the video, it's like a documentary. You know what I mean? Like something you would watch on a History Channel.
Absolutely. Because he's breaking down, he's stopping everywhere. He's reading the history of where he's at. It's such a great watch. I'm hooked already. After the first episode, I was hooked. And I watched the second episode. I'm waiting for him to get to Albany so I can see like if he's going to do my town right. You better do my town right. You know, but I want to do something like that next season. I talked to the guy last year about doing something like that.
I would do it. I would do it with you guys.
Rent a hotel on the way up, or I mean, because some people may not want to camp outside.
Right.
That's fine, you know,
we can find something not far from the path or wherever we are. We can find a place to stay or something.
Absolutely, absolutely. Just going to eat because that is so inspiring, and that's the other reason why I need a 400,000 watt plus wheel now. Yeah. You know. Or a super fast charger, but like that's something Sick E-Rides, me and him been talking about this for a while now. We want to jump in on it because we were gonna get the Master Pros from Go when they had them for $1,900. I'm the one that flaked on it, and I ended up getting my bike. But we were supposed to get those just so we can have 2 long range wheels, you know. But yeah, next season we're going crazy, and for sure we're going crazy.
That'd be nice. I definitely want to get it. I mean, at least a century ride under my belt. But to do like a 300-mile ride or something like that, that would be epic. You know?
Yeah, man. That's such great YouTube footage, man. Watching Dash Short's little documentary, man. I'm waiting for him to just put all the episodes out at this point.
Right? Yeah. And the thing that's so fun about it is like when he's riding, he'll see a building. He knows the architect who built it and all this. He just breaks everything down.
Yeah, because everything is on the trail. If you've been on the Empire State Trail, like they tell you everything as you go along. You know, I'm watching a video and I'm like, hey, I would have filmed it, but I never would have thought to stop and like break down every spot like how he's doing it. It's such a good watch. You know,
it is. Yeah, shout out to he might be coming on the show soon too.
So, yeah, you should definitely get him on the show.
I reached out and we're trying to coordinate our schedules.
Yeah.
And I would love to have him on, man. Great dude. I've met him quite a few times. Really great guy. Really great guy, man. Yeah. He's a cool dude, man.
For sure.
Cool dude. What we got here? Let's see. Let's jump into a couple more questions. Dale says, I got my Oryx. Oh, that's right.
I didn't know you got an Oryx, Dale.
I forgot he got the Oryx.
I didn't know you got one. Wow.
Yeah, it's out of action right now. I think they had a problem with the motors and some of them. And Leaperkin stepped up in there sending out people motors. So that's a good thing.
Yeah, I saw a few videos about the motor situation when I was like, you know, sorry for anybody who has an Oryx, but I was just like, man, you know.
Yeah. But at least they're doing the right thing and getting it fixed, and they're not screwing anybody over. So that's a good thing.
Yeah.
But what it shows is that every wheel company can have an issue. It doesn't matter what the company is, something can come up.
Absolutely.
Man, it's part
It's
of the
just all
game.
about how they handle the mistake, or
Yeah.
whatever it is. That's really what it comes down to. As long as I mean, it's an inconvenience for anybody not being able to ride the wheel, but as long as they're like, hey, don't worry about it. Here's here's the solutions to the problem.
That's it.
Yeah.
Just sit tight. We'll take care of it, and let's keep moving on.
Mm-hmm.
Dell says, I come for the ride. Just need a passport and a GoFundMe. Okay. I'm sure if you put up a GoFundMe there, you'd have more than enough people that
we would love to have you over,
yeah,
brother.
man.
We'd love to have you over. That would be an epic video.
It would be. That
the
would go
beer that we would drink that night.
Probably start our own freaking brewery after that freaking ride.
Oh yeah, I'll take you guys to the brewery. Then we're going right to the gentleman's club, and then we're going on our ride.
That is hilarious.
Yeah, Anthony, I'm glad you saw that, man. I was going to share it in our group chat. We have a Telegram group chat for the 518 riders, so I was going to share it. I didn't know if any of the other guys saw it, but it's so once I saw it, I was like, we have to do that, no question. Yeah. We can either camp or we can get a hotel. I'm down for either one, But we definitely have to do that.
And Mike said, make it to Massachusetts. I got a big backyard. Drinks, electricity hit me. Look at that, 20 minutes south of Boston. Cape Cod and rest here. I'll meet y'all out there. Shoot, look at that.
Let's do it.
Heck yeah, man.
Let's do it.
See, that's how it's done, man. Like I said, the community's freaking awesome, dude.
Yeah. Maybe we should get a Telegram group for all so we can start coordinating these a little bit better.
Yeah, because the winter months are going to go quick.
Yeah, I mean, listen, it's December already.
Yeah,
it's December already. We just finally got our first snowfall today, so hopefully, the snow will be chill this year, not like last year.
Man, I'm gonna try to ride tomorrow morning.
Mm-hmm.
Hopefully. Oh, I'm gonna share something with
What's
people.
up, brother?
Give me 1 second, because this just came to me when you said that. Hold on a second.
Yeah, Dale, like that's the cool thing, like got a spare rim just in case, But yeah, I saw the video of the problem that they were having, and it kind of, I was shocked, but I didn't see a lot of people getting the Oryx. I didn't even know you got one, so that's impressive. But yeah, it's kind of unfortunate. But again, as long as they fix the problem, cool,
Yeah. Let me see.
Yeah, I can't see any of the comments because I have mine on full screen.
Yeah, see, that's what Captain Cindy is saying, just how they fix the problem is key, and that's it. Yeah, man, they're handling it well.
Absolutely.
Handling well. He's saying, yeah, I was putting up to GoFundMe, but someone else wanted to. I'd come for the ride. Nice.
We'll figure out a way to get you over here, buddy.
Yeah, dude. We will figure out a way.
Yeah, America tour.
We can get on the mic at the Gentleman's Club.
See, Dale heard me.
Don't
worry.
We'll
we have plenty of breweries out here that take care of that, man. We'll take care of them.
Fresh Bones is in the house. What's happening, bro?
What's up? What's up?
Yes, sir. Demos, a couple of YouTubers. Yeah, dude, it's all gonna.
The Oryx demo, is that what he's saying?
I'm thinking. I got one of the. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Is I got one of the demos. It upset a couple EUC YouTubers that I didn't get one. That didn't get one.
I believe it. I believe it. Like, why would you give him one?
It's like, I don't know, man. I don't like, my thing is, if a company reaches out to you, you get something, I'm like, good for you, man. I don't have like any hate toward anybody that gets stuff. You know what I mean? I'm like, nah. And dude, he's been in the game for how long? You know what I mean? He's like, he's like one of the legendary riders, man. So.
Yeah, but this community. Let's not. How some people are.
Soft. Can't do that, man.
With a capital T.
Yeah, it can't be like that.
With a capital T.
Ah, dude. I'm not like that. I'm like, if you can get something, go ahead and get it. And just when you do get it, just be honest and upright with it. If it's good, it's good. If it's bad, it's bad. Just let us know. You know?
Yeah. Well, I mean, I get why, it's easier said than done, and that's why I stayed out of the game completely of, doing anything like that, because I just, want to give my honest. Would it be nice to get, a wheel or something like that would be great, but to, and I'm not saying people are forced to do it, because you're absolutely not, but you are going to tread lightly. If somebody's going to send you a wheel, you want to keep that relationship kind of open. So you're not going to just bash it, or if there was something extremely wrong. I'm not saying this for every YouTuber, but there are some YouTubers that will definitely hold back a little bit, No, I mean, look at the what's going on with the P6. Some people have, not say negative, but they have some concerns about the wheel, and there's so much pushback from the opposite side, which is impressive to me, because I remember when the V13 came out, people trashed the V13,
right?
And there was no people rallying really behind the P13, the V13, to say, hey, it's a good wheel. It's a good wheel, except for the people who actually own one, So it's kind of interesting to see what's going on with the P6, but I totally understand it. I get both sides of the argument.
The thing with the V13, I don't think the V13 should have got the hate that it got. Did it have some things? I think one of the biggest things people say, oh, well, one was the battery, I'm like, look, it was a heavy wheel. And then people were talking about the speed. I'm like, the thing wasn't slow. The darn thing would do over 50 miles an hour. And I'm like, the wheel is not slow.
Yeah.
Not by any means.
Yeah. I think the price is really what set a lot of people off, because I think that was, just a shock. Because even when I saw the price for the P6 for the first time, I was like, oh, wow, they're really going to, and I get it. I totally understand why, but it's just that initial shock. I didn't hear the mumblings or the rumblings like I did for the V13. And I think the V13 was still reasonably priced. I mean, I'm glad I got it for $3,200 when I did, but seeing what Begode has done, I mean, Begode has really ruined it for me, because what Begode has done as far as, selling directly to us, and you really see the prices that they're selling some of these wheels for, you have to say to yourself, now they're still making a profit. So that means some of these will only cost them $600-$700 to make.
Yeah, dude. So
and you really kind of get to peek behind the curtain a little bit. Now I know a lot of dealers don't like what Begode has done, and I totally get that side too. I'm just looking at it as, so that wheel really wasn't $4,000. Oh, the Panther really wasn't worth what they say it's worth.
If you think about it though, bro, when we were doing those early streams, we were talking about it doesn't cost that much to make those wheels.
We talked about this a long time ago.
Yeah, absolutely. A long time ago.
So it's great to see it. And like, look, the C8. I'm getting my son the C8. It's $1,200.
You can't go wrong. I rode that wheel. That wheel is fun. And dude, who was it that was of course I was watching Willie Brady, great guy. Yeah. What's up, Brady? And Seth riding that thing. They were doing their demos, and the crap they were doing on that wheel, it punches above his weight class. For what it is. For an 84-volt wheel, it's not like an 84-volt wheel. That thing, and I think Wrong Way was showing it going up an incline, and I was like, okay, I'm not going to go up anything like that. If that wheel can make it up that thing, man, then you're not going to have any problems with that.
Yeah. I watched a few videos on it, not extensive, but I mean, I know the specifications of it, but I haven't watched too many videos on it. But my son, every time he sees that wheel, he's like, I want that wheel. I'm like, all right, cool.
You can't go wrong with that thing. It was fun. It put a smile. I think I still have the video. I never put it up, man. But put a smile on my face.
Yeah, and it reminds you of the Nikola, which is the one wheel that I've got to ride it once, but I love the back in the days I wanted that wheel. Yes. I just read Dale's comment. Yes, we used to dabble in the mystic arts.
Yeah, the night ballet.
Yeah. I remember those days vividly, coming home at 6 a.m.
Oh, dude, that's freaking hilarious.
Walking out the strip club like a vampire. Yeah.
Oh, that's
all right, got it. We'll put the White Claws aside for you.
Oh my goodness, man. You guys are the best.
To pay for the links and orgs.
Okay.
Oh, so you got a deal on both.
Nice.
Man, you got to plug me in, brother.
Heck yeah, dude. I'll need some of those connections.
But yeah, I'm still on the fence. Still looking to get a stunt wheel, a smaller stunt wheel. Something a little. I mean, the 80 pounds I think the patent's what, like 86 pounds or something
Yeah.
like that. That's actually, I jumped with it the other day. Like I made jump pads for it. That's not bad at all, but maybe something a little bit lighter, but has the same power. I'm not looking for incredible range. I just want something that's zippy that I can hop over logs and stuff like that. Yeah, and we definitely have to upgrade next season.
Oh yeah. Question of Roger, if you're still in here, what was the speed you hit on the Extreme Bull Rocket? I know it was well up into the 50s, I believe. Roger, if you can tell us, that thing, he was he was moving on that thing. I can't remember the exact number.
Wow.
But that thing is it's 168 volts, that damn thing.
Wow. And what's the battery?
I think it's a 1500 watt hour battery. I believe.
That's fairly decent.
Yeah.
That's fairly decent.
It's like a little freaking drag car.
That's what Fresh Bones. Thank you, brother.
Oh yeah, it does look good. I meant to say that before, but my mind got it.
I've been adding a lot of yellow to my wardrobe. I don't know. I just drawn to yellow guy because usually it's either all black or some variation of all black.
Black, gray, slate.
Black, red. Yeah. It's always the son of peace. But I have a lot of yellow hoodies in my arsenal now, so I'm trying to.
That's funny. Later, Dell. Thanks for joining.
Later, Dell.
Yeah,
my guy.
Oh, dude. Yeah, that's still.
I thought about the 30. Anthony convinced me. Maybe it was like a year ago. He was like, because I didn't realize the size of the battery on. I mean, that thing cooks. I've watched that man cook on that wheel. But yes, we'll get to that comment. But I like the EX30 and the build of it, the build quality, the speed of it. It's just a little short for me. So that's why the V13
that was a surprising thing for me.
What's that?
That was surprising when I first got on the EX30. It's not as tall as I thought it was going to be.
Oh, no. And in the video, it looks tall.
It looks tall.
Right. But it's a fun ride. It's just a little too short for my liking. I would have to make like a special seat for that thing. I totally agree with you about the V13. I said that all the time. I think because of the negative press, a lot of people got to miss out on a very good wheel. But I totally think it was ahead of its time for sure. And comparing it to riding the patent suspension with my V13 suspension, I enjoy the V13 suspension more than the patent.
See, look at that. Fresh. Yeah. There you go.
That's just I haven't put 1,000 hours on the patent yet, but from the curbs that I've rode off and the way it feels when it hits the ground, it's just not the same. The V13 is a little bit more softer off those curbs, in my opinion. And maybe I have to adjust the suspension on the patent a little bit more. But for right now, I still enjoy the V13 suspension over the patent. Call me crazy.
Nah, dude. I mean, everyone has their preference. Look at Roger. He's like, I tried Marty V13, thought it was great, hit 55 in a parking lot. So, like I was telling, it's not slow.
No.
And to date, one of the best V13 videos or series of videos was U-Stride's videos. He pushed the snot out of that freaking V13, man. I tell them, go watch those series of videos, man.
Yeah, shout to U-Stride for that. Yeah. That was one of the persons that helped me say, you know what, I'm going to go. It was, oh my goodness, it was U-Stride's video. Kuji did a very good video on it, and I think it was Chooch. I think I watched Chooch's video on it too. And I know Chooch is a little biased because he tells you every wheel is great, but I was more watching because I wanted to see how he performed, because Chooch is a performative rider, so I was watching how he was throwing the wheel around. I was like, okay, because he's smaller than me, and if he's throwing the wheel around,
not a big dude.
Yeah, what is that?
No, I was just saying Chooch isn't a big guy. He's not big at all. So if he was doing it, then he could definitely do it.
Yeah. So we have this road off the bike trail where Anthony and I, where we take the guys all the time when we go out to Amsterdam, and it's like this 2-lane, almost highway of a road, but it's barely any cars on it. So we call it the Zoomy track because it's one of those roads where and there's really no side streets either, Gotcha. So it's just like you can get on this road and go as fast as you want for as long as your wheel allows. And so when we do the zoomies, he's like, he has a hard time for some. A little bit. He's right behind me though. He don't let him lie to you. You know,
That's
he's like
funny.
he's a few feet behind me. But yeah, I know what he's saying though. Like that V13 when it opens up, when you can open it up and there's no crosswind, that thing is a monster.
Yeah,
you know, it is a monster. It's just the battery's just 500 more watts would have been great.
Yeah, that's it, man. And then, like I
Yeah.
said, I think the pros outweighed the cons on that wheel. It's just it's just like they just dragging. It's not this, it's not that. I'm like,
yeah.
Okay, what are you gonna do, man?
What are you gonna do?
There's nothing you can do. Let's see. Like he says, if Peugeot never existed, the V13 races would have looked crazy against the S22 and Sherman S. Look at that. Look at that. Mm-hmm.
That's a fact. That is a fact. I've been watching more of those races lately too. I'm just
dude, look at this, right? Look at this. Roger hit 56 miles an hour on that freaking rocket.
What?
Yeah, dude. 56 freaking Rogers.
Okay, I'm gonna have to look into that, man. I'm definitely gonna have to look into it.
I rode it at the rally and I just jumped on it. So I was running with no gear on, and I got on it, but you could see I was like, damn, this thing wants to go. And it felt great, man. It felt great. So I was thinking if they, I don't know if they do I think it's only 1,900, I think right now. I'm sorry, 199, just under $2,000, I think right now.
Interesting. Okay.
Maybe in the spring it might drop down again.
After the live, I'm gonna head to Peugeot, my favorite place.
Check that out.
I'm not gonna lie, I've been on the Peugeot website ever since they did that crazy Eddie, we're slashing the prices. You know what I mean? I was just like, I could get that. Wait. I was even looking at the Blitz.
The Blitz, I like the Blitz.
I like the Blitz, man. Just for a little, commute wheel, go to the store wheel, get a little jump on.
Beat it.
Yeah,
dude,
I was like,
it's more than fast enough. The battery's big enough. It's a tall wheel too, because you're a taller guy. The Blitz isn't. That's a good choice.
Now let me ask you a question. Do you think Peugeot got that name because of you and U-Stride?
Oh, that's where they got it from. That's what I kept doing. I was saying in videos, I'm like, they need to send U-Stride a wheel. They need to send them a wheel because that's where they got the name.
Absolutely. Because it's like, where do you guys get this? There's only one person floating that word around.
Please, man. I said that in a couple videos. I'm like, yo, God, just send him a freaking wheel, or send him one of the next wheel, you guys, or send him a Peugeot race, or send him something.
Yeah, send him something for sure. Yeah. That's all. I mean, how much is it going to cost them to do that?
Please. So, Peugeot, if you see this video, you guys need to send U-Stride a wheel. Yeah. Maybe the new something. Send him something. Send him a something. Blitz.
Doesn't matter what it is. Just a little head.
Yeah. Come on.
Because it's just the random name. It's just like, all right, guys, come on.
Because I saw the Blitz. I'm like, man, you guys got that name from. Come on, guys. Yeah. So send him. Get this man a wheel.
You're lying. I was always wondering that, because when I just try to touch the ground when I'm turning on my V13, I would love to see that video. Knee drags on a V13. I would love to see that, because you have to really. I mean, you got to commit to do that.
You got to commit.
You have to commit. Like
you do. That's what I need to do, man. I need to get with ride with Mikey and Roger, just for me, just to push myself to the next level. Yeah,
Roger and those guys I watch all their videos. Like those guys are sick. When he took Duff on off road, Duff was having such a hard time, buddy. That was great stuff.
That is funny. That's the thing with me. I think I'm okay. Again, I'm not the best at anything, but I'm not the worst, if that makes any sense. I can always navigate my way through where I have to go. You know what I mean? But I do need to be polished up a bit.
Hey, like I said, I took a step back from doing a lot of I was jumping 3 years ago, right. But I kind of just took a step back because I'm just like,
yeah. After I lost some skin, man.
Yeah.
I was like, I don't know. I mean, I like to ride, but after being mounted on the hood of a freaking SUV, Yeah, I was like, I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't want to do
But
that again.
I do miss riding off road. I do miss jumping for
Off-road's fun.
sure. I just want to, if I am going to start doing it again, I want to do it on a wheel that I can, like, I trust, like the V13. I trust with my life, you know, when I'm flying down doing 50 plus, you know, on that thing, you know.
Yeah.
So that's, you know, but I definitely have the itch to do a little bit more freestyle riding. I don't know if it's from the AMP videos or from what, but it's just something that's been gnawing at me for a while. And now that I have this patent, I was like, hey, you know, this will do for now, but it's not my wheel, so I can't go crazy with it, you know.
Oh yeah, you can't go buck wild on it.
No.
But nah, Patent's a good wheel, especially off road too, man. Captain Sin is saying on the trip to Australia, the V13 was the wheel that impressed him the most. Okay, nice.
It's a really, really solid wheel, man. Like when I get on that wheel, I have no worries. I'm not worried about cutouts. I'm not worried about can I keep up with the rest of the guys, because mine top speed is 60. I don't know if they upgraded the firmware or what, but now it says 61 miles an hour instead of what I think it was 55 or something like that. But no, I my only complaint is just the battery size. Yeah. The weight too. The weight was a shot. I watched so many videos. I really thought I was prepared for this wheel. I watched so many videos and so many people talking about the weight. And when I actually got it in my hands, I was like, I'm not. And I actually tried to ride it for the first time. I was like, yeah, I'm not ready. That was definitely a shock. But I rode the Master Pro. And they're fairly similar. I think they're a few pounds apart from each other, but I was definitely shocked that V13. It's a solid weight.
It's solid, dude.
Yeah,
it's solid. When I got on it, I was like, okay. And I said it, man. She a big girl. She got some hips and ass on her. You know.
He'll definitely take you to the gentleman's club.
Yeah. Yeah, man. It's heavy. But
once
you ride it, you got to get used to it. You know.
Yeah. And that's where I messed up. That's when I crashed my wheel, because I said in the video when I first unboxed it, I was like, I'm going to ride for 2 weeks alone. I'm not going to get with the guys. I'm just going to get acclimated to this wheel. And a week later, I'm doing 35 on the bike trail with the guys, and I eat it, because I wasn't ready, Yeah,
dude. And that's any wheel. You got to give yourself some time to get acclimated to it, man.
Yeah. I was just being a knucklehead, and you think, because you ride all these wheels for so long, it's all the same. But that weight was a total game changer for me. And there's parts of my muscles that just weren't ready for it yet, and got the wobbles. Now the wheel is great. I don't worry about wobbles or anything at that point. But then I should have just took an extra week to.
Oh yeah. Put that extra weight, once it starts to break loose on you, it's a different ball.
The V13's wobble is different from other wheels because it's a slow oscillating wobble. You don't even pay attention it's happening, and then it's just like, and then when you're like, oh, it's one of those, it's like, oh no, too late, you should have stopped me a minute ago.
Dude, it's like tank slap. You ever see them people get like tank slap on a motorcycle on a highway? The thing will just start shaking, like it just starts out a little, then it just.
I follow this girl on YouTube. She's a motorcyclist. She just had a same thing. I didn't even know motorcycles could get speed wobbles like that.
Oh, I know which one you're talking about. She was on that. It was like a burgundy colored bike, like that maroon bike. She broke her leg or knee or something. Yeah, I watched it. Yeah. And
she went over that weird terrain, and then when she went back to the regular street, and that's kind of what happened with my V13. Is like I went over this crickety bridge, and as soon as I hit the other side, it was just she was just twerking. I said, "Oh, baby, you're going down, daddy. You're going down. Prepare yourself."
Oh my goodness. That's funny. I mean, not funny. It went down.
No, it's funny. Damn that. It was funny because I was like, I tried, and the guy, boy behind me, he said, you held it for like 10 seconds. I'm squeezing with all my might, but it was too much weight.
That's crazy. But yeah, she hit those lines in the road. Those little straight rut lines. We've all seen them. I mean, they're everywhere. I was just saying, 056 should be the new staple that breaks records. Yeah, that thing was quick, man.
Yeah, it's a good wheel, man.
We got Mikey here. He says, "Hey, man, I'm stuck on the border." Oh
no.
Okay. Well, then we're just gonna hold it down. Then.
Yeah, we'll hold it down.
Wish you was here, bro.
Yeah, for real.
Good little trail that looks like the new trail wheel, the F18. Okay. I'm board across in. Make sure I'm reading that right. All right, bro. You're missed, man.
Does Duff have the F-18 or the F-22?
He had an F-22 and he traded it for a Arrow.
Oh wow!
Yeah,
okay,
yeah. Watch his video. Yeah.
Yeah, I haven't watched it. I've been watching a lot of Primo stuff. Like Primo, such a great idea. You know, I always thought that when I had to do these YouTube videos, like I had to be on my wheel riding. You know what I mean? Like it was just embedded in. And then I'm watching Primo. It's like he's just sitting on the couch chilling, just having. You know what I mean? I'm like, why didn't I think of that?
Yeah.
Like, you know, I try to go through these big productions and camera angles and all this stuff. It's like I just set up my camera and talk.
That's it. And talk to the camera, man.
Yeah. That's funny.
Perfect. Oh, they're coming out. That's right. They're coming out with a new Falcon. I think a Falcon Pro. That's supposed
really.
to, yeah, they have. If you go on some of the forums, they're showing some of the wheel right now and what it can do. And it's supposed to be, I don't know if it's a rival to the Extreme Bull Rocket, but it's supposed to be a high performance small wheel.
Yeah. Really interesting. Yeah, I'm kind of interested to see what wheels are going to come in now that the P6 has set the bar.
Oh, they definitely set the
bar to the stratosphere. I want to see kind of like how do the other companies maneuver around that, since you know the high speed. You might as well leave the high speed, you know, race alone, and just like what other wheels can you put out to
exactly
accommodate the.
Oh damn! He said send the wheel straight to Wheezy script. You try. Roger.
But didn't Wheezy get a wheel?
He did.
He did get a wheel. He did get a wheel. You guys are so hard on your stride. He's been through enough, guys. He's been through enough. I think he knows. I think he learned his lesson now. It's like, hey, I'll never do that again.
That is too funny.
And why would you race Wheezy in New York? That's just the craziest thing.
Wheezy's no joke, man.
Yeah, that kid's nuts. But
no joke. When he did, I've seen Wheezy for years, and but when he did the remember Gleaming the Cube, of course I know you remember the movie, and the dude goes underneath the tractor trailer. When I saw, remember you see that when Wheezy did that, he went underneath the freaking trunk. Like,
remember he was at the first rally with us.
Yeah,
he was at the first rally.
He was on the Monster. Remember, he was on that Monster.
Oh yeah, that's right. That's right.
He was on the Monster. Yeah.
No, that dude's crazy. I've seen enough of his videos to know, like, we're not going to race him.
Yeah, I'm not going to race him.
That's not the guy.
That's not. I'm not that guy.
But yeah, that was a good time. That was but hey, there's a lot of stuff going on. I mean, there's still, I wouldn't say equal, but there's still some EUC drama now that the P6 is out. I've been kind of peeking my head in, you know, opening the door a little bit, seeing what's going on, and just closing the door and going about my way. But
it's like Gandalf in Lord of the Rings. Don't utter those words. You know, you get certain things. Yeah, man.
Can't say anything negative about a wheel now. Like that's the hey, whatever. If that's how the landscape is, that's just what it is. But I don't have anything bad to say about a P6. I just, you know, it's just you hear about the same wheel over and over so much. There's only so much you can, you know.
Yeah, I definitely want to test ride one.
Yeah. I have no interest in going 90 anything.
I'm not going to do that.
The amount of gear I would have to have on just to even hit 70. I love my body too much.
Yeah, I'm not going to do it. I'm just not going to I'm not going to do that. Yeah, that's why I think the build quality would be awesome. You know, the safety factor. But for me to spend that much on a wheel, I know that I'm not even going to use half of that performance on it. So it would be a waste for me because I'm not going to push the wheel. I'm good.
Yeah.
Hit 40, maybe 45.
Yeah.
Unless you're on the track and then I'm in that environment, then I would push it faster. But
on an enclosed environment, that's a little bit different. Yeah. I would definitely push the limits a lot more. But for my everyday use, I could just give me a long range wheel at this point, you know. I don't even have to go that fast, but you know, 50 is good. 50, 55 is good.
Good enough. And I mean, I can ride, and I mean, I feel pretty confident when I ride, but I'm not as skilled as some of these other dudes that are cranking them numbers.
You see how messed up my guys are? Because they're making fun of me because I wouldn't let them ride my wheel until after I crashed, and they was like, "Yeah, nah, you could go ahead, knock yourself out."
Hold on,
knock yourself out.
I mean,
that's the first thing. Every time you get a new wheel like that, you can see it in their eyes. They're just like, they want to ask, you know what I mean? Like,
after
like, I just got the wheel. Let me crash it first, and then you guys can
take their turn on it.
Yeah, you can have your way with her.
That's funny.
What was that comment about you, Strad? I didn't see that one.
Yeah, we're gonna pop that up in a second here. Right here. He said, I think Strad is going to race next year. Choose keeps hitting also. 2026 is he should race, man. He should race.
Yeah,
he should race. He's making a lot of great content now too. He's back out there pumping out the videos.
Absolutely. I watch a lot of his new stuff, and it's good to just see him back, because I thought he was really like gonna just walk away from everything. I have not seen Chooch videos in a while though. I have to check in.
What's the last one? What video did I see? What video did he have? What wheel? I watched something. I can't even remember now.
Is this recently, or
it was? I'm trying to figure what wheel it was. It was the was it the X-Way? I can't even remember now, man. I watch so much content. Sometimes the stuff just all.
Oh, I believe. Trust me.
Goes together, man.
Yeah.
You know. But no, dude, I don't have, like I said in my last video, I don't have any. I like the P6, and anyone that gets it, hats off to you. I just know me, like I'm not going to spend $5,000, and I'm not going to use that performance. I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to push it that hard. So it would be a waste for me to get something like that, but I wouldn't mind having one, to be quite honest. Yeah.
Well, yeah. I mean, like I said, I'm fixated on two things: a super long range wheel, 400,000 plus watt hours, and a freestyle wheel, stunt wheel, as you call it, something small, zippy, I can take into the forest and stuff like that, and jump around and not exhaust myself after like a few jumps trying to lift 100 pounds in the air.
Yeah. And you can outrun a bear if you have to,
No. Not in the woods. You better hope you have an open. You better just fight the bear with the EUC at this point.
Yeah, dude, things are freaking fast.
I saw you and Coke's video just the other day. I loved it.
Appreciate it, man.
Because it just puts that foot to ass. It's like, yeah, it's cold, but because I make excuses all the time. I'm like, oh, it's 60 degrees. It's too cold to go riding. Right. But I went out the other day on the patent, and the patent's pushing me out the door too, because I just want to get more time, get acclimated to the wheel a little bit,
It was windy that day though, dude.
I know. I saw.
Oh my goodness. I don't even know if it showed up well on camera, but what? Are you kidding me? Dude, the whole time, and when you're running with a selfie stick, and I tell anybody, when you're first learning how to ride, put your camera on a tripod and film yourself. Do not jump on your wheel with a selfie stick and go out in the street.
You mean with a sail stick?
It is. That's just what it is. It's like a rudder on a plane. You'll steer yourself right out into a car, man. And that wind was hitting the camera, and I'm just like, it's just all over the freaking place. Yeah, filming's no joke, man.
No, there was times where you and Koki was talking, and I saw the wind just blowing and I was like, yeah, I could tell there. And you had the jersey on. Yeah. I was like, I hope he has like a thermal under there or something.
I did. I put everything. I have to do a video. If I showed you what I had on underneath that thing, I saw a video on this, and I'm like, there's no way that this would actually work, and it freaking worked, dude. It worked to keep you warm. That's gonna be maybe my next video. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll share that with y'all, because I was like, there's no way.
And I mean, that would be great for us East Coast guys.
Freaking worked too. It worked
because it was like a turtleneck or something like that, right? Or
I had, should I show it now? Should I show it now? We're on stream. I should might as well show it now, right?
Well, I mean, it depends on how far you have to go. You're not just going to leave me here with the comments.
Oh, I'll be back in about 20 minutes. But no, I'll save the video. I'll save the video because there's quite a few things I have for my. I actually bought it for last year's winter season and didn't wear any of it, so it's all still in packaging and everything. So I'll do a video on it, but it actually works.
Gotcha. Yeah.
Oh, he does ride a snowboard too. I forgot about that. He's out in Colorado, so definitely he's going to disappear for
that. Makes sense. That makes total sense.
Yeah, man. So we also kind of glazed over EUC e-bike law registration. That is
okay.
like another big thing. I mean, you see so many videos now, people panicking over getting, I know California was having it now where like some cities and whatever ordinances are having kids have to be 16.
Have
Some
a
have to
license.
have a
You
driver's
have to have the
license, wear a
driver's license.
helmet.
It's funny because a lot of that has been hitting my YouTube feed back to back to back to back, and I'm just like, even here in New York State, they just did the same thing. Because I'm waiting for the axe to drop. I'm just like, kind of, all right, you guys are playing in our territory, but for right now, we're still cool.
You're still cool for right now.
Listen, it sucks for some of the kids, yeah, but I totally understand what they're trying to do. We need to calm some of these younger kids down because they can kill themselves. It's not like how it was with us on our BMXs, even though we weren't even in the road like that. But when we were, you're not going 40 miles an hour,
No.
you're not going 30 miles an hour. So, there was a little bit more time to react, things like that. So I get what they're trying to do. I get the other half where it's a pain for guys feeling that, we should just be able to ride however we want. As far as the registration goes, I think we spoke about this before. When I got my e-bike, I was kind of like, all right, well, what's going to happen? Do I have to register, this thing or not? And I was okay with it if I had to. My only thing is if I did get a registration, would I still be able to ride on the bike path and, things like that, because that's what I bought it for. It's not just for me to ride in the road. I want to be able to go with the guys on these group rides, and stay on the bike path and not bother anybody. So, I wouldn't mind. I get why people are like, no, we shouldn't be regulated. And I get that. But if I had to, I wouldn't mind. It's not an inconvenience for me. You know what I mean? So,
okay.
Where do you stand on that?
Me personally, I don't think e-bikes should be registered. EUC, skateboards, any of that stuff for me. I think, now I'm not 100% on all the rules and laws for ultralight, like planes, paramotors, that type of thing. But I know you don't need a license for that. Now you can teach yourself how to fly a freaking paramotor, or you can go to school and classes and stuff. But you can go out and teach yourself how to fly and go up in the air, and you don't need to have a license for that. And I was thinking for EUCs, if we stay under a certain weight, we shouldn't have to register it.
I feel that. I think their concern is the speed more than that, though. But that makes sense of what you're saying as far as like a certain weight class, But I think it's really the speed is what they're complaining about.
Aircraft, again, planes, they have ultralight helicopters and that stuff can't go over 80. I think top speed is 80. I think to keep it in a certain weight. But I think we should figure out something like that. As long as we stay under, what's the biggest battery out there right now? Is it the Panther? Is that or the Monster Pro? Biggest battery, 4,600 watt hour?
The Master Pro would be the biggest. It was 48, 46 or something like that.
Yeah. And let's just say, okay, that's the highest battery you can make. In some cases, that would be great because it would force battery tech to come out with more energy dense batteries. And it would push battery tech to, hey, give us stronger batteries. We don't need bigger, heavier ones. Give us lighter ones that push out more power and keep the weight. Let's say the dry weight of a wheel can't go over 150 pounds. Okay, if that's it, then if you stay within those limits, no registration, no light, whatever. And instead, you can take it on the bike path as long as you stay. They could have a speed limit on it. Peak hours, you can only do 25. Off peak, you can do 30. I'm just saying, or if you come around people, slow down to 10 miles an hour as you're going past people. Common sense stuff.
That's what the problem is the common sense stuff is what's getting a lot of us in trouble. Not us per se, but just the community of the e-bike riders and things like that. Because I don't see too much on electric unicycles or things like that. It's the e-bike, and they're not even going after e-motos from what I've been seeing. They're just kind of just targeting the e-bikes, that ones that look just like mountain bikes and things like that. Yes, sir. 48. That's what I need. That's what I need. I need that 48 in my life.
Okay, it's 48. Okay,
I'm gone.
That's battery for freaking days. Battery for days. And And I'm just
Especially
saying
if you're
too,
riding conservatively,
oh my
20
goodness,
miles
dude.
and under. Oh my goodness.
You ride that all day long. You can
Yeah.
ride it all freaking day long.
I'm kicking myself because, like I said, I could have got the Master Pro. I was so fixated on this bike, and then after I got the bike, I was like, I still should have got, because like, when are you ever going to see a brand new Master Pro for $1,900 or whatever, it's $2,200? That was ridiculous.
That's a steal, dude.
Yeah, I should have jumped on that. I should have jumped on that.
That's a freaking steal.
Because now I have a bike that has half that in range. It's twice the fun, but half the range.
Half the freaking range, dude. Yeah. It's and I think that's the next big jump. And I keep saying it. You heard it here first.
What's that?
Battery tech.
Yeah.
They need to they have it. Just release it. Just release it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
More energy dense batteries. You can knock down that freaking weight. And let's say you can get a 1,500 watt hour battery that would give you the wattage of a 3,000 watt hour battery, like double. That would be freaking ridiculous.
All I hear from you is expensive. That's all I hear when you're talking, is I can only imagine the price tag they're going to slap on those two.
The thing is, now they're having batteries that are made out of sodium. There's no cobalt, there's no lithium. They have the sodium batteries, they have graphene batteries. Battery tech is there, dude. I always tell people, technology is like the cell phone. They was giving us a cell phone. They had cell phones during the 30, 40 years before they released it to the public.
Right.
So,
absolutely.
they have it. It's just, those little companies, they don't want to release all that stuff.
I think that's will probably be able to break the P6 ceiling, is have something that can give you double the range.
Yeah.
Around the same price, maybe $6,000 or something like that. Because where else do we go from here? Like, who's gonna try to top the 96 mile? I'm sure that everyone's scrambling to do that, but how fast can you really make it where it just doesn't even make sense anymore? Because nobody's gonna reach those speeds. And if you wipe out at those speeds, if you're not a tuck and roller, if you're not mastered in the tuck and roll, or the slide, dude. I can only imagine.
You just gonna be donating skin, bro. That's what's you're gonna be donating.
Whoa, skin. Really? Okay. I just read Anthony's
about the bulk orders.
So what, we got to get 10 of them or something like that? Because I'm sure we can move 10 throughout the force everybody in our group to get one.
You probably could. What
did it say?
It's saying, what about if the wheel should weigh no more than a rider? Otherwise, registration and insurance may be required. Sounds reasonable to me.
Yeah. I don't mind, especially like it's insurance. Maybe the registration, whatever. I get how people feel about that, but I don't mind. We're taking on a lot of responsibility riding these wheels, 50 plus around pedestrians and things like that. Even when we're on the bike trail, we're very cautious of, because it's not just about what you see, it's what you don't see. There could be a dog in the bushes. There could be, there's so many other factors. So, I mean, we definitely like to have a good time, but when we do these zoomy rides, we usually tend to do that in the road where cars are going around the same speed versus than just flying down on the bike path when there's pedestrians walking. I don't feel comfortable flying past, and I've done it. I've gotten a side eye from some guys in my group, because sometimes you're just like, all right, let's go. I whiz past somebody in my wheel, but for the most part, we're very cautious of people around us, especially being on a bike trail.
Right. And the thing what I notice about bike trails, especially if you go through a town, right? It's like the first maybe 3 miles, you're running into people running, walking, whatever, hiking and doing a thing. But once you get out past like it's no one's on the trail, dude.
Exactly. That's exactly how our trail is.
Empty. It's empty. And I'm like, it doesn't make sense to try to ban e-bikes and unicycles or whatever's on the trail. Once you get past a certain point, it's just wide open. So they really need to rethink the laws on some of this stuff.
Yeah. That is the fortunate part about the Empire State Trail is like once you get out a couple of miles, it because there's almost no place for people to even enter. Either you're on the trail already, or you know what I mean. So there's definitely parts where we won't see a soul, but then you got the deer to worry about. Because those little bastards, they're suicidal.
100%.
They're suicidal.
I was on, and I got flack for this video too, man. I had people jumping in there, and I think I removed some comments maybe. I was on the Montour Trail, And that's back in Pittsburgh. And I remember when they were building that trail. I was in high school when they started building that trail. I was telling people, look, man, I was on this trail when you weren't even born. I was riding a mountain bike on that trail. But man, I went back to Pittsburgh, got on the trail, and I went out late. And I was racing back on my RS, trying to beat the freaking darkness, dude. That's like Sleepy Hollow, man. You know what I mean? It's like no lights,
no lights
on that thing, dude. And you're out. I'm like, nah, I ain't getting stay out of here with a Begode light. You know, the two little pin
you don't gotta tell me, brother.
Nah, dude,
you don't have to tell me, brother, especially those horrible Begode lights.
Are you kidding me? And it's like I was out at one point, dude, there's nobody out there. It's pitch black. You know, you got woods on both sides. And again, there's nobody there. So for them to make laws, oh, you can't have e-bikes, you can't have this on a trail. I'm like, nah, I don't even
we've never been harassed on the bike trail. I think, like I said, the only time is just, you know, some people who they misinterpret that no motor vehicle sign that's been put there for motorcycles, go-karts, things that like real motor vehicles, like combustion engines. They think that applies to us, but it's usually a much older crowd. As far as the younger, you know, people in their 40s, 50s, or whatever, we don't really get bothered. But it's the Empire Trail. It's upstate New York. It's not downstate, so people are more friendlier here, a little bit more accepting. The only people that will probably give us a little bit of pushback are the bicycle riders, because they feel like that trail belongs to them. You know, so if you don't get over properly, or if you don't say on your left loud enough, and they're just like, you're supposed to. But we're still always as pleasant as we can be. There's some guys in my group that, you know, they're a little bit more abrasive with, but I try to be as nice and pleasant as possible with everyone, you know.
That's freaking hilarious. Yeah.
But we get that sometimes. This is no motor vehicles. I'm like, it's not a motor vehicle, sir.
They get anal. I call them the like the Lance Armstrong wannabe dudes with the spandex and all that. They get anal.
Yeah, bro. If you don't get out, you have to get out of their way. Like, you have to get out. Some of them are cool. Some are like the majority of them. Let me not say that. The majority of them, it's just that little 10% where they're just like, how dare you?
Yeah, you guys are taking the easy way. I didn't tell you. Hey, you can buy one.
But yeah, fresh bones. You're right. I think we are capped, and that's what I was saying. Like, I think the P6 broke a ceiling that, you know, you could forget all, because I'm sure other companies were like, "Yeah, we need a faster wheel," and then the P6 comes out and they're just like, "All right, well, forget that." You know what I'm saying? So it's like, now let's focus on battery, because give us range, give us more power. You know, so we can draw more. You know, that's where I'll put my money into a more expensive EUC if it answers those questions and check those boxes, you know. I would definitely do that, because like a 55,000 watt hour battery, granted, I know that would be a very heavy wheel, but if they can advance the technology a little bit more to kind of lighten that load, hey, I'll spend some good bucks on that. I spent $4,500 on my e-bike, so I'm not going to say I'm above spending that kind of price on an EUC. It's just, you have to check the boxes.
Yeah. I mean, I agree with that.
Yeah,
it has to. For me to spend money like that, there needs to be more pros, as I say, for me buying it than cons. You know, but we'll see.
Yeah. Right now, I just, if somebody has a Master Pro they want to sell me, get at me. I need some long range in my life. and you know, yeah, there's a Sherman L, but I've never was a veteran fan. Like, I don't know what it is with me and veteran wheels.
Sherman L's nice though, dude.
I listen, I'm not saying it's not. I just, from the first time I stepped on what was the first Sherman? The Sherman, just a regular when we went to the real life rally at the go-kart track, and I think it was Wilson. I don't know if it was Wilson.
Oh, was it Anthony? Wasn't it Kobe? I think it was Anthony.
I forgot who let me ride it. And as soon as I got on the wheel, I was like, yuck. And ever since that day, that's been my opinion of veteran wheels. That's why I'm trying to give the Patton a chance. That's why I'm like, yo, I'm going to take it out. I'm going to ride it. I'm going to see if I can. I don't know what it is. It's like Begode wheels, love them. Emotion wheels, all right, let me just stop lying. Begode wheels are number one, right? But Emotion is number two as far as like the V13. But something about veteran wheels, it's like I look at them, I'm just like, ugh. Like I don't know. But I'm guys, trust me, the Patton's here. I'm giving it a chance.
Give it some time.
I'm giving it a chance.
Give it some time. I know Ustride just did a couple videos ago. He was riding the Lynx. And he was like, he liked it, but he's like, he would need more time to tame it. You know what I mean? Because he was getting some wobbles on. I'm like, dude, all you got to do is make some adjustments, set it up a little bit more, and give it another go, man. But yeah, I think once you get it dialed in, and they're good wheels, man. They're good wheels. I dig it. I'm happy. I mean, for me, the Lynx is the best wheel that I've ridden. For me, that I've owned so far is the best wheel.
But isn't that the best thing? Like when you get to that point where you find that wheel, that one, because before, we loved the Tesla. We love, but
I think that thing's still dear to me though, man.
Mine's my other one's in the basement. I only sold one Tesla. The other Tesla's in the basement still. That thing's not going anywhere no time soon.
Yeah,
but for me, I think the V13 literally checked every box for me, coming from the the EXN. So that's I also have such what's saying? Oh, we'll get to that in a second. But yeah, that's why I'm so drawn to that wheel, because for me, it literally just checked every box I was looking for. And like I said, granted, I do want more range, but I can also just grab a fast charger. I was meaning to get a Roger charger for some time now. I just keep putting it off. And then, like, when I was going to do it, the weather changed. But once I slap a Roger charger on that thing, I don't really have to worry about the range so much. But I would just still prefer to have a 4,800 watt hour.
I need it. That's what I need too. I need a Roger charger. I gotta get one. I gotta get one. Definitely. I'm glad you said that. So maybe get me a little stocking stuffer.
Yeah. I just been putting it off. Like I was supposed to get the pedal lowering kit for the V13. I haven't done that. It's been in my cart for. I know. Duff ended up getting one. I think because I talked to Duff about it. He ended up getting it for it, and I definitely have that to get as well. But the bike just kind of messed everything up because now I'm buying parts for the bike.
It's a never ending. It's like we're always constantly. Someone asked me about that a couple of days ago. I was like, no, you're constantly making adjustments, whatever you're riding.
Yeah,
e-bike, EUC, e-skate, you're always going to be making upgrades and making adjustments to your equipment. I know with the Lynx, I have a pedal lowering kit on it, and it made a heck of a difference.
Yeah. I just want to. I mean, I'm comfortable where it is now after all these, this time riding with it. But I wouldn't mind lowering the pedals just a little bit more because I don't go off road with that wheel. I'm strictly zooming on that wheel, so we're on the main road and stuff like that. So I'm not worried about any pedal clip or anything like that. But yeah, next season we'll see what happens.
Yeah, man. Like I said, I'll push through the winter time, and then I'll just see what I'm going to do as far as.
Are you going to go up next season, or are you going to go down as far as the wheel?
Right. I think I'm probably going to go down.
Interesting. Okay.
Probably go down. Like I said, right now the Lynx checks off all the boxes for me. It's more than fast enough for the way that I ride. I get enough range on it.
Yeah.
And I think a stunt wheel would actually make me a better rider because you get on there, you'll be doing maybe some 180s and things like that. Learn, pendulum and all that type of bull crap. Something you can just throw around. So I think that'll be better for me. And then we'll see what happens later on in the season.
I actually do remember what started that was being able to ride my bike off road and on these diamond tracks and stuff like that, black diamond tracks I have over here. That's what really sparked the idea of, hey, I need to do this on my EUC. Yeah, and it's just I've always been avoiding it, because I always felt like whatever wheel I had wasn't, really good for off road. But now I'm like, I really enjoy riding off road now.
It's fun.
It's fun. Really fun. It's really fun. So that's why I was like,
I'll tell you what I almost did.
And
dude, I almost went back. I thought about getting a BMX bike and start riding BMX. I know a dude that makes the bikes. I know him from my comic book days, and he's heavily in. He's like, dude, you should start riding BMX. And he was like, yeah, dude, you got to come out. And I was like, man, I was thought about getting a BMX bike.
Man, I miss having my Mongoose and my Haros and taking them apart. I mean, we've been doing this for so many decades. It's the same. You get a bike or you get what you say and you just customize it to the way you want to ride, and that's just your vehicle to move around with. I miss BMX, but it's just now I'm just so spoiled. EUC is like completely just Because now it's just because it's just because even when I get on my bike, I ride it like I ride my EUC. It's just speed. It's like off the line, you know. It's just how fast can we get off the line and just going, you know.
Yeah.
But I do miss those BMX days. I mean, Rad was one of my favorite movies. It's one of my top 5 movies. You know?
I just watched that movie not too long ago.
Just classic, nothing but classic. But eventually, I mean, come on now, we need a EUC movie like Rad. You know,
it's gonna come, man. It's gonna
hopefully.
come.
Hopefully,
it's gonna come.
We'll see.
Let's see. Green Master Mike says, going on the trails like dust. We were just talking about that. The Canada camping out in the middle of nowhere. Just, man, and his dude.
We need to do that, man. Like, and it'd be better with a group of guys versus in just one. Because that's the only thing I was thinking about when he's out in these woods. Is like, you know, there's Burr. there's Burr out there.
Yeah, dude.
It's mostly black bears, but it's still Burr out there. You know, he's just I'm just sleeping, and he didn't show that he had any type of pew or anything to defend himself either. You know,
man.
So that's all.
That last camera shot of me in that tent.
Yeah,
you see a shotgun across my chest like I'm telling you, man. I'm telling you.
Brother, you're not the only one. You're not the only one. There'll be an arsenal in there with me.
Yeah, I'm a country boy. And because people would invite me camping. I'm like, I'm not going camping unless I can take a gun. I don't play when it comes out to the woods, man.
Yeah. Or at least even a less lethal some sort of defense, though. You have to have something, because he was just he struck me as he didn't have anything. He's like,
I think he had a knife. But I'm like, yeah, he had a knife, I think.
Not a knife.
You have a knife. But,
right. Yeah. Well, at least he had something. But yeah, I would love that. Was such an inspiring video, and I'm like, we need to do that. Like, me and my guys have talked about it, but it's just been a talk. But to actually see somebody accomplish it, and it's like, okay. So yeah, I have to get the little Tesla charger thing for my EUC, so I can just charge up at the Tesla stations, and definitely want to go on a trip like that.
Shoot, dude, I'm the type of dude. All right, man, you guys got 3 hours of sleep. Clack, clack. I'm standing guard outside the tent.
You just want to shoot something. I gotta take you to the range, because
freaking range, man.
Sensei Vegan has an itchy trigger finger, guys.
Dude, that's funny, man. That is hilarious.
Where's Green Master Mike? Where is he located?
He's in Mexico.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
He's in Mexico.
Gotcha.
Yeah,
they are. Yeah, but, and it's not all of them, Mike.
Not all of them.
It's just like a 7%. You know, like just they're, and I get it. This is the thing that they do, you know, and they take it very seriously. So I understand where they're coming from. It's just that, you know, for the most part, it's like you guys can relax a little bit. Like, we're not infringing on your bike trail. But I could see how when they turn around a corner and there's 10 of us on EUCs fully geared up, it's just like, what's going on, you know?
Yeah.
But, yeah.
Like, for the most part, like, I don't have much. It's just some days you just get that one.
Absolutely.
You just get that one, man.
Well, that's what I got Anthony for. Anthony takes care of all that. I mean, one time we were at Stewart's getting ice cream, and he has this EUC in, like, he's standing in the handicapped space, but he's not like in it. You know? And this old guy comes up and he starts like, get out of the way, and they just start going at it, and we're just sitting on the side. And I have my camera. I'm just like. Anthony's just not backing down. He's not back because the guy could have been a little bit nicer the way he approached him, but the way he approached him was just like he owned that space, and Anthony was just like, nah, go around. I'm like, yo, Ed, come on, son. He's like, nah, go park over there. I was just like, but eventually he gave him the space and whatnot.
That is funny, dude.
Yeah.
I'm pretty chill. When I ride, I don't. But man,
you see on my videos, I wave to everybody. I'm very, you know.
But certain days, man, it's just like my. It's just like not today, today.
Yeah. We had a few where we had to like you know, but it's so many of us. We're not really worried about conflict with any individuals on the bike trail, because it's usually, you know, a pack of us anyway. But yeah, and you're right, man. It is definitely the iPhone of the EUCs. Well, for right now, like I said, I'm sure Begode is cooking up something.
Oh, they're definitely starting.
I'm sure they're in there whipping it up right now. 125 miles an hour top speed.
My only thing. This is my letter to Begode, please. There's a million names that you can choose. Please don't call it the X Max. Yeah, you got it. I'm just saying, dude, you got a million names. Right? I'm just saying. You got so many names you can call it, but you dude, cut it with the X and the Pro.
Yeah. Yeah.
Think
Yeah.
of the name. Please.
Yeah.
Please. Big
You have
go,
to give me some
please.
more options.
Yeah.
You definitely have to
If
give
you
me some
need
more
a
options.
name, we ask the community. They can come up with names, something. But
But
nah,
keep those prices low because I like what you're
yeah.
doing. I like what you're doing,
Yeah.
Mago. Keep those prices low. Keep the foot on.
Oh, that. See, this is. I'm glad you said that because right. So you have the P6, and someone just refers to the iPhone of EUCs,
Yeah.
and people are saying, "Well, what's going to happen?" And I say, right now, Go does not have to match the P6, line for line, word for word.
Mm-hmm.
They don't. They just have to make it. Certain things they might excel on. Some other things they can kind of lag behind. It just has to be. The price has to be right. And it has to match, the performance has to match or exceed it. If it does that,
and not for nothing, but Gold has been the king of the mountain for so long.
Yeah.
Sometimes to take a year off. That's what we've been begging them to do anyway. Take time, develop a wheel the right way. Stop just throwing stuff at the wall every 3 months. You know, take some time and develop something that's going to knock our socks off because you know the community, you know, you give them what they want, they're gonna go wherever, you know, wherever that is. You know, the P6 is gonna be champion for right now, probably for the next 9 months. The P6 is gonna be top dog, but you know, take some time and develop something, you know, like I said, battery, like range, you know, with the top speed, but range. For me, I would love to see you know, see them crack that, you know, 5,000 watt hour, you know, ceiling, you know, that would be great. But and do it reasonably where the wheel doesn't weigh 200 pounds.
Yeah. And make, you know, use better quality. If you're going to use plastic, use better quality plastic.
Please.
I don't mind plastic, but it has to be a better quality. You know,
that's why I didn't jump on the Panther. I could have got the Panther because the Panther's just sitting there waiting to be bought. But that's from a lot of people who have it. That's their major gripe. Like, again, let's go back to the V13 even. I hate to be throwing this in you guys' face, but that wheel is built like a tank.
It is, literally.
I dropped that wheel at 35 miles an hour and there's nothing. There's just some scratches on the side of the plastic, not even the shell itself, but the little plastic protector things they put on there. If I did that with the Panther, I wouldn't have a wheel.
Yeah. It's like, and I hate to say it, you know, with Pagode, it's like you get the wheel and they give you a free paper bag with it. So when you wreck it, you can put all your parts in it and carry it home. I mean, I'm being honest, dude.
Along with your ego and pride.
Yeah. It's like, come on, guys. I mean, you got the performance. You just put better quality. I think the C8, that thing was built like a tank.
Yeah, it has a roll cage on it.
Yeah, thing was, you saw the video.
The only problem with the C8 is it dropping on its side. That's the only thing, you know, like if it took one of those violent downhill tumbles and hit a rock on the side. But yeah, as far as the front and the back, that's
no, they did that. You didn't see the video when they dumped it off that cliff?
I think I did.
Yeah,
that
thing
maybe
was like, yeah. I don't know what it's made out of, but build your wheels out of that type of stuff. And I think with the P6 too, if we didn't learn anything, and we've had a lot of people on the show, Roger said it, I've said it, a lot of people, it comes down to the tune, the firmware. That's what it comes down to. If you look at the P6, if they would have just put the P6 out the way it was built from the factory and sold it, that wheel would not be what it is.
Right.
When they sent those riders out there to test it, Zach and Max and all those guys and Brian, dude, they had to tune and retune and reprogram. It boils down to the firmware, how that wheel is going to handle. But go take time with the firmware. Yeah.
That's their problem. That's their problem.
The time.
I mean, they did that with the Panther. They got a lot of people out but I don't think they put as much into it as what Emotion did.
They did that with the race. But that was the race, I believe. But take your time. Whoever they're going to have, I know they're going to have some racers lined up, and they do know what they're talking about. Listen to what they have to say, and let them run that wheel through its paces.
Yeah,
and then get that thing set up, man. Just take your time.
I'm definitely interested for next season to see everybody's review of the P6 after having it for 6 months, and you know, seeing what they, you know.
Yeah.
what their opinion is after having it for a long period of time, but as far as I'm concerned, I think that's the ceiling for a good long time. I don't really see too many wheels that's going to come out to push any further than what we have with that, like I said, and the only person or manufacturer I'm thinking would be Begode, because they've been at the forefront for a long time of breaking records. But for right now, P6 is champion, but I definitely want to wait till next summer and see how people are taking to it and whatnot, seeing how many people are really pushing that top speed and where they're pushing that top speed, because God knows I don't want to see any videos of New York City guys doing 80 lane splitting at 80,
Oh my goodness, man. Yeah, God, then I tell people, please just,
because it's so coming.
Tempting. It's coming. It's so tempting, but just know when and when not to do it, man. If you're out on a long stretch, big parking lot or a trail, no one's around, open it up. But like when you're around people, man, just be cautious. Be cautious.
Yeah. The bike industry is reducing semi-solid state batteries maybe in a couple of years. I hope so. I really do hope so, because that's the only thing we need. We not the only thing we need, but what I've been saying, just more range, but not having a 175-pound wheel, because we want 5,000 plus watt hours.
Yeah. No, Mason, this was off the cuff because we haven't done a stream for a few weeks, and like I said, life gets in the way. Sometimes you got to make some adjustments. And it was just like, what, I hit you up this morning? Or I saw your comment.
No, I commented on the video. Yeah.
And then I got to work. I was like, yeah, dude. And we kind of set this up.
I didn't even know it was going to be that quick. I was just saying in the future. He was like, we get on tonight. I said, well, I guess we're getting on tonight.
That's it, man. Why wait?
Right.
And it worked out great, too. I wish Mikey was here.
Yeah, I know.
And, but we get you on here again, because there's always stuff to talk about.
Yeah, for sure.
And and Mason too, man. I know Mason, we want to have him on as well. So I need to get a roster going here so we can set everything all up. And
but man. We should plan an East Coast Hudson ride, man. Like, 3-day, have our own, because I can't fly out to AMP. It's not convenient for me to do that as much as I want to get out there, but granted, we have, the Broadway bomb and stuff like that, but it would be nice to have between, the Massachusetts guys, the Albany guys, the New York City guys, to get together and do some sort of Hudson ride, 100+ mile Hudson ride or something like that. That'd be great to organize.
That's our like Mount Baldy. Think about it. That'd be like our Mount Baldy ride. That type of thing, Yeah,
a cannonball ride.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, what do you do when you get a flat tire?
Oh, you know what you can do. Did you see the E-Rides, the new E-Rides tire?
The new E-Rides tire?
Yeah, they have a tire now, dude. It seals up. So if you have a thorn or something that goes in it, it's tubeless tire. It has some type of sealant in it already, and you pull it out and it automatically seals like a self-healing tire.
Only problem, the V13's rim is not designed for that kind of tire. So I would definitely have to get a new wheel. That's the one thing I've been longing for, is to have a tubeless tire on my wheel. But I did some research in the V13. You can't do that. Well, it's not safe. You can, but it's not safe. But I did not see that. I'm glad that they do have that, because that's the only thing I think about going on. It's like a long journey like that. Not saying that you can't. I mean, you can fix your tire anywhere, but it's not convenient to be in the middle of the woods.
Oh my goodness, yeah, dude, that
pulling out screws.
Freaking suck. That would suck.
That would suck. Absolutely. So
I did that once on a Tesla. I got a thorn in there, dude, and I was just like, I never want that crap to happen. So I slimed it, and it worked, and I never had another problem.
Yeah,
that would suck, getting a flat tire.
Yeah, absolutely. What's up, brother?
What's going on, man? Welcome to the stream, bro. Yes. What's going on, brother?
Yeah, we just chopping it up, man. Just off the cuff, man. Just
Oh,
what's up?
Yeah. Sugar L Kane. That's exactly who it is, Bones. Yep. That's the BMX dude, man. He's out here in New York, and we go way back to the comic book industry, dude. That's where I met him, because I would go. I don't know if people know, but I produce comic books, and he would come and he'd interview us and stuff. So we go way back. But I never knew he was into BMX. I never knew that. Talented brother, man. He's into film and all that type of stuff, you know. Great dude, very talented. But he rides BMX and he does the competitions and everything. Yeah.
I just watched a video about the creation of the Skyway mags. Remember when the Skyway mags came out? And I just watched the whole how that all came about. And it was like just shocking. I had no idea. I was like,
talking about the rims, right? The mags,
the rims. Yeah.
Yeah.
You know they're making those for wheelchairs now. Like that's where once they stop selling them for bikes. Yeah.
Look at that.
Yeah, Skyway mags are like you can get them on wheelchairs now. I was like, wow, that's crazy.
Look at that. That was a thing back in the day. You get the mags, and they came out with the spider mags. Remember the spider mags? They had more of the spoke. Oh my goodness, man! I used to want to settle those things so bad, but they were expensive back then. Yeah, I couldn't get it. I was happy with my JC Penney bike.
JC Penney bike.
Yeah, I got my bike. I got a bike from JC Penney's.
What brand?
I don't even know what it was. It was. I used to call it my Eagle bike. It was like a replica of a BMX bike. It had the name, the number plate on the front. Yeah, I got it from JC Penney.
Really?
And then the last dirt bike that I got a Free Spirit bike from Sears, and it was gold and black, had gold hardware on it. That hammer, that thing was laid out, man. And then my cousin Dave, he put the pedals on wrong. He put the left one and the right one and stripped out the freaking pedals. So then I had to get new pedals put on it. But yeah, I love that bike. That was my last BMX bike, a Free Spirit.
Yeah, my favorite was my Mongoose and the Haro. My older brother gave me his Haro. And that bike was just I remember the first time just holding the frame in my hand. I was just like, this thing is incredible. Like all white Haro. It was a great bike, man. And dude, I had so much fun and pain and scrapes and falls on that bike. But I miss those days, man. But like I said, I think that's part of the reason why we love EUC so much, because you still have that, that tape still plays when you're just ripping through the off road.
We always riding in a pack. I think the bike that I always wanted, the two bikes I always wanted and I never was able to get, was a Redline and a Mongoose. Always wanted a Redline, dude. Yeah. Always wanted a freaking Redline, and I never got one.
Redlines were more for racing, they didn't have that many freestyle wheels, but they had a great design, But yeah, Mongoose was just, everybody could, not everybody, but that was like one of the frames that you saw a lot was the Mongoose. Yeah, I'm gonna look into the Aero too. Somebody else told me that in my video when I was talking about the same thing. They were like, look into a used Aero. Yeah, we need you. I mean, I think it's time. I mean, there's enough people in the community now where we can definitely, they'll go see that movie, even if it's even a small Sundance film. It doesn't have to be a major motion picture thing, but I think it's time that
we can do it. There's definitely enough talent.
Yeah.
Definitely enough talent.
You know the players are called like the Avengers. You just gotta assemble them.
Just assemble it together.
Yeah, I think he had. Yeah, and then he called you a Trump supporter right when he pulled off. He said, you must be a Trump supporter." Oh, you talking about Dot Shorts? Okay. I thought you were talking about the guy you was fighting with at the Stewarts.
Oh yeah, he did. I know he had a knife. I didn't know about the pepper spray, but yeah, I think he had a knife on him.
Okay, all right. Yeah. I mean, the knife is cool, I guess.
Dust is a big boy too. Dust is solid, man. He's brolic. He's a big dude. You see him on the video, man.
Primo! What's good, bro? What's good? I was just talking about you, man. I was telling them how your videos have inspired. Like, this whole time I thought like we had to do EUC content while riding the EUC, and then got to do this big production with the camera. I said, and Primo just sits in the hotel, turns the camera on, and gets busy. I was like, I need to take a page out of Primo's book.
It's so
Primo
true.
was just up here too. We missed each other. He was in Albany. He hit me like, I think it was like maybe like 4 o'clock. He's like, yo, I'm in Albany. I'm like, man, I don't get off work till like 5:30. And then I got off work. I came home, sat on the couch for like 2 minutes, sleep. Woke up at like 8. Ow. But I miss me and Primo got to get up, man. I just watched you I don't know if it was the Go George Go video or if it was the other guy's video, but Primo was up there hanging out with them. That was a hilarious video. That was hilarious. Those guys are ball of laughs.
Oh my goodness, the freaking Go George Go crew and all them dudes.
Yeah, yeah. I think
Go.
what's his homie's name? Like No Mike, no, or
no Nick,
no
no.
Nick, no. Thank you. That's
Those,
what it is.
oh my goodness,
Those guys are hilarious.
Oh my goodness, those dudes are freaking funny. And Primo is hilarious. Man, I just flew 2,000 miles and I'm in this hotel, and he just and he just lays it out, man. Good video, good content, man.
Yo, Primo, you sure I didn't like how you was making fun of him only having an old wheel? He ain't like that.
Oh no!
I saw that live. He's like, "Hey, man, I just got."
You guys are horrible.
He said, "But I like my wheel. It's a nice wheel." It's just like, look what you started, Primo. Leave that man alone. He's been through enough.
you guys, man. But I still have love for the old wheels too, though, man. It's like vintage car, like muscle type cars. They're still great wheels, man. Still great wheels. Oh, look at this. Roger's the man. Give me a new name for the X-Max and I'll pass it along. Dude, I'll shoot you some names, man. Yeah, we'll shoot you some names. Heck yeah.
For sure.
For sure. Heck yeah, dude.
Remember the X-Men?
I do. That wheel, the yellow and the red one, those things, they were quick little freaking wheels. I remember Paul Stallone raced on the torque version up at the rally. That thing was quick, man.
Who one of our guys had that wheel. He did videos on it. I forgot who it was. I can't remember his name, but yeah, I remember I had that in my cart in AliExpress or one of those Alibabas at one point because I was gonna get it. But
oh yeah, God, Disney won't let anyone use that name, Sean. Disney, they're not gonna let
you get that cease and desist real quick. Wait, could I guess they could. Even if Bago is not here, but
yeah,
the peak. that won't fly.
No,
that won't fly. I don't think anything's killing the P6 no time soon. We got like a good year and a half probably of P6 just being the top of Mount Rushmore.
Just Roger, tell them to take their time, bro. Just take their time and do it right. Test, get that firmware down, and quality materials too, man. Again, we don't mind the plastic, but they got to use quality plastic. And just take the time. They have everything they need. They have everything. Just take your time. There's no rush.
Yeah, there's enough wheels on the market,
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know how well their wheels are doing at the moment, but they have plenty on the market that they don't have to rush out another wheel for sure.
Yeah,
but
man.
I don't know. It's like, where do they go from here? It's like, do you try to outpass the P6 in speed, or do you try to do it with the batteries like we were talking about earlier? I don't know what's going to be the magic combination to make everybody stop what they're doing and but for right now, not unfortunately, because I'm an emotion guy myself, but P6 is definitely knocking some players out of
They did their thing. I mean, we got to give them credit where credit's due. They
did for sure. Thing, man. For sure. I can't read that because my camera's in the way.
That's all right. It's Wheel Designs have a median lifespan of 10 years. Will outsell higher turnover models because it's what the community has been willing to pay for, which is why. Okay, we go drop. Okay, yeah.
I was definitely a fan of that. Like I said, I mean, I'm still not. It's still possible for me to grab a Bago wheel. Like I said, I was just looking at the Master Pro just solely for range, nothing else. Not for speed, not for anything else, but just to have a nice long range wheel. But they have so many good deals on that site.
Bones is like, they pay $5,000 for the P6 and it's a bad experience. They got to lie and say it was wonderful.
You kind of have to. I mean, I mentioned that in my last video. I mean, rightfully so. You spend a lot of money for something, you're gonna have its back, through the good times and the bad times. So some people will, but you got guys like Primo that we know Primo's not gonna hold his tongue.
Nah, he's not. Well, you could tell when he was yelling on that wheel. That pretty much. I think they sold another probably 400 units after hearing Primo scream on the wheel of joy riding the P6. So yeah, he lost his voice on the wheel.
But yeah, I don't know, man. For me, I just I need a range wheel and you know, a nice, and the Arrow might be it because so many people keep saying Arrow to me. So I haven't had a chance to ride it or check it out, but hopefully this coming season I will.
Oh yeah, heck yeah, Bones. That's what I had. Yeah, dude.
Yeah. I remember those Huffies. Yeah, that's what it was. Yeah, Huff, because that's what I'm saying. There's no JCPenney bike. So if you bought a bike from JCPenney, it had to have been a Huffy.
It was, the thing is, it was, I would say it was maybe a knockoff Huffy because it was called the Eagle. It was like an Eagle bike, but it had like
me look this up.
Yeah, it was it had I think it was gold, and it had the you know, it used to have the number plate on it and all that type of stuff. Yeah. And then after that one, I think my last one, I think it was I got it from Sears for Christmas. It was a Free Spirit dirt bike, whatever you want, a BMX style bike, dual handbrake, you know, the free spin, all that type of. It was a bad. I liked it, but I love that freaking bike.
Yeah, because my first bike was just had the built-in back brake. Those are trash. Remember those Huffies where you had to just see,
that's trash. What that had too.
Once the freewheel came out, that's when it was all right. It's rad time now.
Yeah, that's right around when I got that bike because that rad came out, what, 80, 88, 87, somewhere around in that?
87, 80, 87,
so
86.
That's when I got the Free Spirit dirt bike.
Yeah, they killed Optimus Prime and then they gave us rad.
Yeah.
Just trauma in our childhood. Yeah, the GT. Oh man, the GT. Yeah, pardon me, because I was talking about the Mongoose, talking about the Haro. Did not mention the GT Pro Performer. Yes, the GTs were the staple. You know, like as far as design, Haro was close to the GT for me, but the GTs had so many beautiful bikes, man. You know, so my bad. You're 100% right. The GT Pro Performer. Yeah.
I was late on the GT. I bought a GT mountain bike in like 95, and that thing was off the chain. A GT, it was yellow and red. That thing was nice. It was light, and that's what I used when I first moved to New York. And I would ride through the streets of New York, blazing the streets, and that freaking thing. Dude, I was racing Messengers back in the day on that freaking bike, man. That thing was laid out. That bike was laid out.
When I moved to Las Vegas in 2010, my wife found me a GT Performer on, I think at the time it was Craigslist. I don't think we were using Marketplace at the time, for $50.
What?
So this is what the mother said when we got to the house. She's like, yeah, my son's away at college and I'm just trying to clear some stuff out of the garage. He's not going to mind.
Oh, no.
$50. This bike was in pristine. This had to have been at least a $400 or $500 bike.
Jeez Louise. I
only bought it because there was a BMX track next to where we live, the complex where we live. So I was like, I'm going to start BMXing again. Yeah, that didn't happen. Somebody stole that bike within 3 days.
Yeah. Dude, you see, like now, a lot of people are looking up these old BMX bikes, Redline, Hard, whatever, and they're restoring these things, man.
Yeah.
They're restoring,
Yeah, there's a page on Facebook, a group page that's all they do is show like the old school BMXs, the G. That's why I felt bad that I forgot to mention the Performer.
Yeah, GT was good.
Yeah,
GT, what, Hutch? I don't know if you guys. Yeah, Hutch was good.
Yeah, Hutch was fine. Yeah. Well, Roger, what the big wheels are you talking about? Like the ones with the handle, like because I remember those too. Remember those?
I remember that. I remember those because it was like some of the dudes, they had the one with the power handle, and then the guys with the green machines. Remember the green machine?
Of course.
Yeah, with the
green machine, the Knight Rider. They had the 18 big wheel. I remember those days, bro.
Dude, that is freaking crazy.
Because I see a lot of guys now, they have the new ones, you know, for the adults. I see them drift. The only reason I don't like them now because you're too low to the ground because they ride them in the road. You know what I mean? Like cars aren't going to be able to see you, and you're just like right there. You know what I mean?
Dude, your freaking eyes and the bridge of your nose are right with the bumper, dude.
Yeah, no, I'm not doing that. We're already, you know, sitting on my EUC is already sketchy because it's like you're so low to the ground, you know. But those big wheels, those were fun.
Yeah,
fun times.
Good stuff. Oh yeah, U-Stride's a cool dude, man.
Yeah, no, of course. I like the back and forth, bro. I think it's funny because he's not. Dude. You can tell he's not like offended by it. You can tell. You can tell he's just
not at all.
But I think it's funny though. I thought it was hilarious because it was like the next day he's like, "I'm being shamed about my wheel." Trust me, U-Stride. I know the feeling. I was riding an EXN. All my guys had like newer wheels, and I was like, I have a baby wheel. So that's why I went and got my V13 and came to the meet like, yeah, what's up? What's up? What's popping? What we doing? You know what I'm saying? Now I'm the big, you know what I mean? What are we doing?
Kahuna.
Yeah. Talk to me nice.
I still roll on the RS. I like it, man. That's funny.
But yeah, we got to get up, man. Next time you come to Albany, bro, we definitely gonna get up for sure. Oh, really?
There we go. Okay, so we gotta pop some names. You can send me a few names. Text me some names, and Greenmaster might definitely text me some names and put them together. We'll give them to Raj. See what
How about Let me stop playing the Flames.
Don't fan the Flames.
The Abrams, what, they gonna re-release the Abrams?
Underrated wheel. The thing what happened with the Abrams is they fixed that wheel too late, man.
Yeah,
they fixed it too late. Once they got the problem, once they fixed it, it was a great wheel, but the damage was done already.
I found the Abrams, the newer version after they fixed the thing, and I forgot what website it was. It was an official EUC site. I just forgot what it was. It was like $1,300 they wanted for it, and I was like, I should get that. This is way before I got the V13. Yeah. You gotta do them like B.A. Baracus and from the A team and just drug them and get them on the plane.
Get them on the plane, Hannibal. All right, Hannibal. How do you trust that Murdoch? He's crazy fool. Oh, Robotech. Wow, that's cool.
Well, I'm not afraid to fly, Roger. Hit me up. I'll definitely love to go out to China. You kidding me?
I'm not afraid. I know. Wasn't Primo? Primo, aren't you going to China? I thought Primo was going.
Talk to us, Preem.
Yeah, talk to us, dude. I thought you got the invite to go, man. Yeah, Road. That's not a bad name, actually. Cyclone's pretty nice. Yeah, just don't call it the X-Max, dude. That's just like, to me, the generic. That's just taking that cheap way out, man. Give it a name. Give it something honorable, man.
Yeah. Well, the P6 isn't a great name. I'm gonna keep it a buck. I'll say it. The P6 is a horrible name.
It stands for performance.
For a wheel, for what it is, for what you're telling us it does. It needs a better name than the P6. Like, really? Yeah, the V13 is a better name than P6.
Put some thought into the names, guys.
Or tell us what the P stands for, at least. You know what I'm saying?
I think it's performance, but I could be wrong.
Performance 6? All right, cool.
That's what I think. I could be wrong, but I'm just
Predator 6. I don't know.
That would have been even cool. Call it the freaking Predator.
Yeah,
that would have been actually pretty cool.
Yeah, it would have been better than just P6. But if that P stands for something, then forgive me. Then my son's laughing. I thought he's laughing at me. I'm about to go in there and beat him up.
Give him some smoke. Oh, they moved 900 units of the P6.
Units? Yeah, I believe that.
Wow.
I believe that. I think that thing's gonna fly off the shelf.
Oh, it is. It is.
Because people are selling wheels high and low on marketplace right now.
Dude,
it's always like that when a new wheel come out. You see the scurry going on. Hey guys, I got my Sherman L that I want to sell for $200 less than what I paid for it a year and a half ago.
Right. I'll tell you what, man. I'll be looking at marketplace. If I see like a Patton S or even another Lynx for a decent price.
The only thing I would go is probably an L or a Master Pro. If I can get a Sherman L for a decent price, I'll probably scoop something like that up. But again, like I said, it's not life and death for me because I just got to grab a Roger Charger and I'll be fine. What did Green say?
He's saying Primo's got me thinking about the new Pagode. Roger and the guys are going to help Pagode. Might be the one to rival the P6. But a lot of work ahead of sure. Yeah, just need to take their time.
Well, we know Pagode can hit that top speed. I know the top speed is not going to be a problem for them. We know they can do that. It's about, okay, what's going to be, how are you going to design this wheel to last? I get it. It's cheaper for them to build everything out of plastic, but for a wheel going that speed, it has to be protected. It has to have metal casing around it or something to keep it somewhat intact.
100%. Yeah. Again. Oh man.
I still remember the commercial for the Knight Rider big wheel when it came out. Be Michael Knight. Kit.
I love that show, man. I had an actual RC kit car.
You had a what? An RC kit car?
Yeah.
Here's that's hilarious.
Here's some trivia for you. I remember my buddy Sammy. We were kids. He had a freaking Dukes of Hazzard to General Lee, like kitty car, and he had this hill like down the side of his house. It went down between his house and my aunt's house, and we used to ride that thing, dude. You shouldn't be able to do stuff like that in that thing, dude. We thought we were the Duke boys for real in that damn thing, man.
I believe it.
My goodness.
I believe it.
Kids don't do that stuff anymore, man.
Yeah, I remember we visited my cousin in Jersey, and he had one of his BMX bikes, and he built this ramp. God awful. So the road is here, and the ditch is down here, and the ramp was like up here. So it's like you're going already this high, but you're landing down here. We used to kill his Huffy on that. Kill his Huffy.
Collapse the frame.
Yeah, bend the rims, everything. Just but too much fun.
Too much.
Spartacus. Spartacus, I haven't seen you in forever, bro. What's up, bro?
Spartacus is in the house. What's going on? Always a pleasure, man. Nah, dude, you're just in time.
Nah, yeah, man. We're just shooting it.
Glad to have you. Oh, this will be the last reminisce story. So we used to sled ride like freaking crazy. Same hill. And I'm like, I don't even know how any of us, the people broke arms and legs, no joke, on this hill, and we would still get on it and we would ride. And I remember my boy got on, he had one of the runner sleds, and he had sanded it down and made sure everything was nice and smooth. Dude, he's shooting, and the thing, his hill, it had snow on it, but underneath the snow was rocks. So as he's going down the hill, you see freaking sparks shooting out, from the runners.
Yeah.
And if you go too fast, you would slid across the street, and he was laying down head first, smacked his head off the garage, dude. The door, he dented the door in, and he just rolls off the side of the sled, knocked out cold, man.
Those were the days.
Yeah.
You know how many times I went home concussed? What? My father's like, "What's wrong with you, boy? My head hurts. Go walk it off.
Go walk
it off."
Dude, it's like
concussed.
Don't do that stuff no more, man.
No, the jumps we used to jump. The jumps we used to do back in the days on bikes that we shouldn't have been jumping on. It's just that we got away with I haven't broken a bone in my life.
Dang on.
B.A. Baracus.
I remember B.A. Yeah.
Yep.
Oh my goodness, you guys were the best, man.
You're bugging, Hannibal. I'm not getting on no plane. And then he wake up. Where am I, Hannibal? Mammy.
Dude, your next video, you got to do it in the B.A. Baracus voice the whole video.
I got you. Let's just talk about this Jive P6. Pumpernickel 6.
Oh, my God.
Don't do that. Don't do that. You're not going to sit here and disrespect the P6 while I'm on this live. Pumpernickel 6.
Pumpernickel. That's what I'm calling it from now on. The Pumpernickel 6.
That's the new name.
Oh, man. Let's see.
Yeah, I know. I think we need to do that ourselves, Anthony, for real. I think it's going to be up to us to actually make the EUC shot. The problem is it's only us. So it's like, there's a few other riders around here, but we probably do need to have a repair hub here.
Make stuff easier.
There's a few guys in our group that's, Anthony's taken his wheel apart many times. There's a few other guys that really know their ways around wheels, but we probably should do that because, if something does happen, so far we've been good, but.
We're trying to keep this kid friendly, Roger. Yeah.
Hey, man. Hey, just whatever floats your boat, I guess.
It is what it is.
But that's why I say we're not going to camp out in the woods when we go on our we're going to get hotel rooms. Y'all going to, all right?
R.I.P. Diddy the Fool. Oh my goodness. You guys are too funny.
Pull that baby off. Just rub it on my chest. It feels good. It's warm. Damn it, Hannibal.
Oh my goodness. Oh man.
Now hand me my Pumpernickel 6 so I can get out of here.
Oh my goodness, I'm coughing. You guys got me tears coming out my eyes. Oh man.
That's hilarious.
Nah, good to see you, Spartacus, man. Appreciate you, man.
Yeah,
that
for sure.
Is funny.
Pity the fool.
Pity the fool.
Take my Pumpernickel.
Take my pumpernickel.
That's a hilarious name though. Pumpernickel 6. That's crazy.
What I'm calling it from now on.
That's crazy.
No disrespect in motion.
Yeah. I mean, I'm an emotion guy, so they know I love them.
Captain Senate, thanks, bro. Tor, thanks for stopping in, man. Appreciate you.
Yeah, for sure.
I'm telling you, man, best entertainment right here. But yeah, man, I'm out, man. Guys got me cracking up tonight, man. This is what it's all about, dude. Having fun. Yeah, man. So I don't know, man. So that's pretty much where I stand. Oh, this is what I was going to show you guys right here, right? So a lot of people ask me, what do you film with? Mm-hmm. And I say, what's the best camera? Whatever camera you have is the best camera. You get out there and, you know, film your footage and do what you have to do. But I found a gem, right? So I needed a new camera. Most of my stuff I was shooting on a DJI Action 3, right? Okay. Shooting on an Action 3. And I'm always watching to see what else is coming out. So what I end up doing, I found, let's see if it focuses in. This is an Extra Edge Pro, right? Extra Edge Pro. And I'm looking, I got a smash deal on it. Dude, this thing is nothing but a DJI Action 5. That's all it is. It's the same camera with a different name. It's a DJI camera. I think with all this, you know, all the trouble they were having with the drones and stuff, they made like a sister company and they came out with Extra. So their cameras are the exact same as the Pocket 3 is called the Muse. And then the Action 5 is this camera right here. And the footage on the thing, like I shot this, my last video was shot raw dog. I pulled this thing out the box and I shot with it. I didn't adjust the colors, the ISO, the white balance. I just put it on automatic. I shot at 4K 60 and shot it in 4K and uploaded it in 2K just to save some room. And the footage came out amazing. Like I can see the huge difference between the DJI Action 3 and the Action 5. But if you can find this thing, the Extra Edge Pro, and you can get a good deal on it, it's the same camera as the DJI Action 5. It just has a different name. I'm telling you, man, excellent camera. Night footage is awesome on this thing. So...
yeah, I ended up getting the Insta360 Ace Pro action camera for the same reason, just because I got so tired of having to edit 360 footage. If anybody who has a 360 camera, you know you have to render the footage.
Oh, it sucks.
360 to flat, and then from flat, then you have to actually edit your video, unless you're just going to post it straight to YouTube, which I don't. I always edit my videos. So I got tired of doing that because it takes some of the fun out of it. Or when we go on these long rides, it takes the fun out of it. So I did get the action camera from Insta360, and I want to keep my cameras kind of in the same wheelhouse so I can use the same apps and stuff like that. The only thing I don't like about the action camera is having the selfie stick in the footage. Now with Insta360, even with the Ace Pro, there is a way that you can erase that, but it's not the same as how the Insta360 erases the selfie stick. So it's kind of like AI. You know, erases, so it messes with the video. But I do like the convenience of just taking an action cam, whipping it out, pause, record your footage, and then you're just done. You know what I mean? You could just edit it really quick. You don't have to do any extra steps, and it makes it, you know, a little bit more easier. What I can't see what he's saying about the free.
Got it. Oh, he's saying I got yelled at.
Oh yeah, because he used so when he got his Insta360, I guess he didn't know that you can turn the watermark off.
Yeah, you can turn
it off. And every video he's just posting, I'm like, why are you advertising for like turn? He's like, I didn't know I could do that. I'm like, yes, turn it off, like, because I let it slide for a couple of videos. And it's just like, no, what are you doing?
I know I shoot with the KineMaster app, but I'm not paying for the app. So when I do a quick video, you'll see the the KineMaster thing up there. But like most of my content has been shot. I think, dude, on that Action 3, man, I shot 300 plus videos on that camera, easy, and I beat the snot out that camera. Like if I didn't turn the sound down, because I put it in a metal cage, man, I'd be smacking that thing off the ground. You would hear it, bam, bam, like, damn, did it again. Yeah, I beat it, and it held up, man. That camera held up. Yep.
Well, I have my new camera on the way, and this is probably going to be my last unicycle camera that I'm going to be buying. But this one, I could not pass it up with the features that it has. And it's the second version of the camera, but the DJI Neo 2. After I've seen the reviews, I ordered it a few days ago.
Nice.
It's actually should be here probably another couple of days. That for me is the be all end all, and I don't think I'm going to be going back to 360 footage at all after that.
That's all you need.
That's all you need, man. It follows you, obstacle avoidance, the whole 9 yards. You can use your phone. You could just use the drone by itself without any of your phone, or I could use, because I have the DJI Avata 2 as well, so I have the goggles and the controller. All that works with the Neo 2.
Right. Those things are awesome. I have the Hover Air.
I know. I remember when you got it.
The thing that ticked me off only about that thing is one time, I don't know what happened. It took off on me, and it was only flying like 3 feet off the ground, and it smacked into a fence. And then one of the modes that I like to use, the I think it was the dolly mode, it stopped working. So it just, for some reason, that mode, it would not set. Like, you can put it off to the side and it'll follow you. And it would not, I don't know, it must have messed something up on the inside of the camera.
Your video made me look into them more. And then I remember the second version, the iteration came out, and it had a little bit more features. I was like, okay,
more
cool. The price was, the price was pretty good for it. And then when I got the Avata, I didn't get it for EUC riding at all. I just got it to kind of tag along for my EUC rides if I want to go and fly it. But I had my eyes on the Neo, but after seeing all the reviews of people saying how it loses tracking and it only goes 20 miles an hour or stuff like that, as far as following you, when the Neo 2 came out and I saw all the features and the specs and everyone testing it in the real world, I was like, that's it. I'm done.
That's it.
That's the thing. You'll follow me. I have enough batteries for it. That's going to be my new. Yeah. So the Insta360 is going to be put away for a while.
That's like having a second camera, man.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, granted, I would still use the Insta360 here and there, but to not have to hold anything, first and foremost, it records onto the footage. So I have my microphone on. It goes right to the footage. I don't have to do any extra processing at the house. And, granted, you can't go 35 miles an hour, but I'm not going to do that, with the drone behind me anyway, because I want to make sure it's not going to crash into anything. I think it's just a perfect addition for EUC video. So I can't wait for that to get here.
I might pick up a new one once the weather breaks on it. That is definitely it's good. Anyone out there, they're freaking awesome. They're awesome.
Yeah.
But so that's it, man. As far as like cameras go, 360s are awesome, but doing the footage on them takes a little extra time.
Yeah, I was gonna get the X5. I still may get the X5 just because it does well for low light shots and stuff like that. But again, like with the new camera, I'm not gonna really use the 360 like that, So.
Grillo, Mikey Grillo, he puts out some really good X5 content, man.
Who's that?
Grillo.
Oh
he was in it. Yeah, he puts out some really, really good.
I think maybe I seen one of his nighttime.
EUC Anakin. He does that sometimes too on Instagram, I think. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, but he puts.
I've been seeing some impressive footage. And it's riding in the city with it is a little bit better because you have more lights. Being in upstate, we don't have as much lights on the road. But the footage that I have seen with that camera is it's crispy. You don't see really any noise in the background or anything like that. No distortion with the lights, because sometimes you see the lights have that weird
halo effect.
Yeah, halo effect on it. Yeah. So I was very impressed with the X5, but the Neo does 4K 60.
That's all, dude. That's all you need.
Up to 4K 100 frames. So
that's more than enough. The thing what people have to understand too is once you get, 4K files are huge. They're freaking huge, and then you start getting up to shooting 5.7. I'm not F that, man. If the files are too big.
Bro, I have a folder on my computer that is 274 gigs of just raw, unedited Insta360 footage.
Yeah,
just sitting there, mainly because I'm not trying to, I'm not going to delete it, but it's just sitting there.
Right. Dude, that's a lot. It's a lot
for sure.
And then the thing is too, you go, if you're a computer, after having all that stuff on it, starts to slow down and crap, dude. It's like the files are huge, man. That's why normally I shoot in 4K, and when I upload to YouTube, I do it in 2K just to keep the size down and manageable. So.
Yeah.
But that is it, man. Let me see.
Any more comments in there?
Here we go. got your boy here. Also connect to Cardo headset. No extra mics needed. Oh, I never knew that.
Yeah, I'm actually looking at the DJI mics too for my new setup. But yeah, that's the thing I liked about the X5 too, because it has their own Insta360 microphone for it, and that microphone's pretty good. Like I've watched real world tests with it.
They're good. I have
the
Mini, the Mic Mini, the DJI Mic Mini. Thing's about the size of a quarter, dude.
The X4 is on sale. The X4 has been on sale for a while. I think that's the other thing too. They dropped the X4 and then they came up with the X5. I think like 5 months afterwards, which was very silly. On and it sucks for the people who ran out and bought the X4 because I was almost one of them. But I waited and then the X5 came out. I was like, oh, thank God I didn't do that. But yeah, I'm just over the Insta360. Just having to go through that entire process. Just give me the video. Let me edit it, and put it up. That's part of the reason why I'm not making as many. But like I said, thanks to Primo, I may start doing every now and then just sitting on a couch and just chopping it up videos. I don't necessarily have to be on my unicycle every time I want to film.
Yeah, you don't. You don't. I mean, you have enough stuff to talk about. I mean, think of this, dude. We're doing this. There's no script. Nothing. We're just sitting there. We're just talking, But
the idea just never hit me the way it did until I watched Primo do it. You know what I mean? Because it's just like, oh yeah, because sometimes people we all have done one-offs. When I crashed, I did that from my house. I filmed that from my house. I wasn't riding or anything like that. But just the consistency of like, oh yeah, like you don't necessarily have to be riding your wheel every time just to wheel content.
Right. Makes
thanks,
sense.
Mike. That's my
buddy. Yeah, man. If you like what we do, hit the like button, subscribe.
Even if you don't like what we do, hit the like button. What is it going to kill you? Just hit the like button.
That's it. We got to be straight. Hit the thumbs up. We're not playing.
Just keep it a bean.
Just keep it real. But I lost my train of thought.
I'm sorry, brother.
No, it's all good. It's my fault.
What's that? You got a Kango on? What's that? A Kango hat?
Yeah, I didn't want to blind everybody with the light shining off the top of my bald head. So I gotta, I got the New York Special Kango.
Yeah, man.
But that's I was gonna say something else here. I forgot. But no, we appreciate everyone coming in.
Yeah, thanks everybody who chimed in and stuff like that. Roger, have a safe trip to China.
Be safe, Raj.
We'll send you some names, and when you get back, I'm gonna order a charger from you, man, because I've been putting it off for too long. So I need to get one. And
are there any Christmas deals on your chargers, Roger?
Oh,
yeah. Any Christmas? Any Black Friday extended deals?
It could be Black Friday, White Thursday,
Black Free Friday,
Indian Wednesday. I don't care what color it is. Just let me know if this.
Yeah, man.
Let me know if you have any specials going on.
Any garbage bin specials? Let me know. Anything.
But
this was fun, man.
Yeah.
So we're gonna start bringing it down. We're gonna start making our final descent. Make sure your tray tables are stowed and your seats are in the upright position.
Position. If you ride no wheels, don't do videos with them.
Exactly.
Hey, my V13 is almost a relic. I think I have a few more months before that's considered an old wheel, right? Outdated wheel.
Everything's getting outdated quick. He goes friends and family. Perhaps we're friends. Yeah, man.
For sure. But I'm gonna have
definitely support though. I'll get a charger.
Yeah. But
I just don't put enough miles on right now. Like I said, my mile, it's like, dude, I ride like 20, 25 miles. Those are what my rides are normally.
Our guys, we go for it. Like
you guys.
The only thing that stops us is the range, pretty much. Especially like I said with the Hudson Trail out here, like that thing goes forever. So it's one of those things where you definitely want to go. I just don't want to like have to charge more frequent than everybody else, and just having a fast charger anyway, just makes it more convenient. Take that, and my wheel charges fast anyway. I can charge up to 14 amps, and they said it will go from 0 to 80% in like an hour. So, which is great, So, I don't necessarily need, but I just know like charging like that frequently will eventually kill the battery, kill the range a little bit. So,
you don't.
It would be nice to have, the Master Pro just for that only purpose is just to go on these long range.
Because normally, I mean, if you're riding even for like the day, you know, you'd probably only have to fast charge it one time. And then
Mhm.
you get to the hotel, you can take, or wherever you're staying, you can take and just charge it, slow
Trickle
charge it
charge
up.
it, right?
Yeah,
Yeah, for
so you'll
sure.
be good to go.
Yeah,
It's not
yeah.
gonna overdo it.
But for right now, I'm gonna ride that V13 till the wheels fall off, literally, you know. And then, but I am gonna get a smaller wheel though. That's just, you know, even if I get my son the C8 and just ride that, you know, maybe put an off road tire on that, he's not gonna care. He just wants it because he likes the lights and the speakers and stuff like that. Even though after seeing him sit on the patent, I'm like, damn, maybe I should get him a patent because I want him to ride seated. He wants to learn how to ride seated, but nothing really clicked for him except when he got on the patent. So we'll see. My boy, you know, Jesse, he said, I may sell my wheel at some point, so I could always just maybe buy his patent off of him. But
there you go.
I have a few months. I have at least 4 months to figure it out. So
yeah, keep checking the marketplace. I mean,
oh yeah, for sure, bro.
They're dumping wheels,
the
man.
fire sale has happened.
It's definitely
going
happening.
on.
I'll wait till the weather warms up.
V13 the other day for $1,500, $1,400. The guy, I think he wanted for it on marketplace. So yeah, they're definitely
crazy. That's
that?
nuts. That's crazy.
I wouldn't sell my V13 for that price. I'll just keep it.
Yeah, you might as well just keep it for that.
Yeah,
you might as well just
no,
keep
I'm not doing that. But I get it. You know, people want to get the, you know,
the Pumpernickel
6. I don't blame them.
The Pumpernickel 6.
Pumpernickel 6. I like that screen on it, though. I'm not going to hold you. That screen is nice. Screen is nice.
That changed the ball game right there.
I don't like the design of it, though. I don't like the square bottom. I definitely a fan of how the V13 rounded the bottom. Granted, I know that takes up less space for, you know, you're not going to get more batteries in there, but I like that the wheel protrudes more than it does on the P6. But
I got you. Yeah, dude. I want to get on that wheel and just see how it feels, man. I really would like to do that.
Once the season hits, I'm sure there are going to be so many in New York City.
Oh yeah. Highest charging amperage. Maybe Roger would know that.
Yeah, I don't know.
The Master Pro's highest charging amperage. I could take a guess, but I don't want to be wrong on it. If Roger would know.
Yeah, I would assume at least 10, right?
I'm thinking I can do at least 14.
Yeah, because
maybe 18. I'm thinking at least minimum 14 amps out of that thing. Has to be.
I know you could slap a fast charger on it. That's all, you know.
Yeah.
But yeah, it would be nice to still get my hands on one of those. I won't mind. I'm still kicking myself because I thought that price was going to be that price for it. Because I'm like, I said to myself, who's buying Master Pros now? You know what I mean? Like they were so gone. So I thought they're going to be there forever. And then when I actually went back, it was like sold out. And I'm like, so I was like, all right, well, I'll get the 50S. And that was sold out too. And I was like, oh man, all right. I missed the boat on that one.
Look at this.
What's up?
I told you Roger knows his stuff. The cells could take 24 amps.
Wow. Okay.
Wow.
Okay. Wow.
Charged like a freaking car. It's crazy. Right? Jeez Louise. That's crazy. That's crazy.
Well, you need that with that much battery, you know.
But the wheel will only let you do 12 amps.
Okay.
But even 12 still, that's sufficient.
Yeah, that's 12 is fine. That cuts it down to what, maybe a 3-hour charge, 4-hour charge, something like that.
Yeah. That's still sufficient.
Yeah. Well, I gotta get my hands on one first. So, Roger, if you're walking around the warehouse, you see any Master Pros out there, I'm willing. I got the money. Holla at me.
You saying, why can't I screencast from my phone to watch Sensei live in the middle of my Pumpernickel 6?
That's the next move is put the Wi-Fi in the wheel where you can watch YouTube while you're riding.
Right.
As dangerous that sounds. Like, yeah, just park my wheel and watch whatever.
That's it, man.
Yeah.
When you're eating, when Roger and Marty on their Baldy taking their lunch break, they can watch videos on the screen.
Right off the wheel.
Right off the wheel. Or that would be freaking sick, dude. How they have the V12S, how it has that projector.
Oh,
it shoots the emblem. You could have it shoot like a movie down on the ground or have a screen, you know?
Somebody just did that with the the Avata 2 drone. Somebody mounted a projector on their Avata 2 and they're like flying. Yeah. Yeah,
Wow.
I mean, where else they're gonna go? Like, might as well put a screen that you can watch YouTube videos on when you're pulled over charging your wheel.
Heck yeah, man. Make the time go by. Oh shoot, Roger, do you still have that modded Master Pro with the
What?
9600? Yeah,
I missed that.
yeah. When
Was
him
it
and
like an
him and
external battery thing? It wasn't like internal, right?
well, now remember they were having that e-wheels competition. He could ride the most miles in a given time, and him and Dawn were riding that freaking wheel, dude. That was like a Greyhound bus, man. It was like, yeah, that was. I forgot about that.
Interesting. Wow,
Yeah,
96.
dude. I
That
bet you
that
that thing was heavy.
yeah, I'm sure, but yeah, very heavy. You can go for man.
It fit my wheel, 3 or 4 screens on that damn wheel, right? Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
pimp my wheel.
I'm Exhibit. We're gonna pimp out this EUC today. Let's go. X to this.
What's the plan? Well, I'm gonna put a fish tank right here because he likes
I want
fish.
gold spinners. I want spinners on my wheel.
Some spree wells.
I want a fish bowl on the back.
Oh man, have a trailer
And
in
a
the back with
stripper
a hot
pole.
tub
A stripper pole right in the middle.
to finish it off.
That's it. That's all I want. 3 TV screens.
Oh my goodness,
Yeah.
you guys are funny. It was in a crash and did not fare well.
Oh my goodness.
We got flip nose, yes. All right, man. So, Flip, you have anything else you would like to share before
I don't.
we
I'm hot in this hoodie. That's all I got to
Yeah,
share.
I'm
I'm hot in this
sweating too,
hoodie.
man.
It was a
It's
good
hot,
idea
man.
before the stream.
Yeah, sometimes things, real world stats don't match what you're thinking.
Yeah. Well, I appreciate everybody who chimed in, everybody who already left already, man. I appreciate you guys,
Yes,
man.
sir.
I definitely will try to get more content out. It's just life.
Yeah.
Life,
Yeah.
man. Life
And
is
that's
definitely.
and you're right, dude. And I think that's what people have to realize. We just don't do content. We have lives outside of
Yeah.
YouTube because people
Yeah.
ask, "Hey, Sensei, you're not." I'm like, dude, if people knew the schedule and the things I have going
Yeah.
on right now, you'd
Yeah.
be like, "How am I still keeping sanity right now?" But
Yeah.
like I said, I love doing what I do on YouTube. I love making content and doing the live streams. Like I said, we'll be back next week, and we're working on some other guests. I know I reached out to Dust Shorts, so we're trying to coordinate schedules to get him on. That'll be an epic show. Mason wants to get on. We have spoken about that before, and we have a few other people that are willing to come on. But it's just fun, We'll sit here and I think Primo wants to get back on too. I think Primo, so we're trying to hook that up.
Definitely do that. Definitely do that.
Yeah, man.
Well, yeah, I'll definitely be back on, man. Like I appreciate you having me, jump on a short notice too, man.
Anytime,
Mike, I miss you, man. I wish you was here, man.
Yeah, Mikey.
But,
And again, Mikey, thank you for those wicked jerseys, man. Those jerseys are off the chain.
Yeah, fire.
Yeah,
I watched the video.
jerseys are off the chain. Appreciate you for that. Yeah, he hit it out the ballpark with that. Okay, I'm gonna address this thing right here. She ain't coming on the show, dude. That's shit. Anything. I'm not gonna get into the whole thing.
What did I miss? What did I miss? Hold on.
You're absolute or awesome. However she pronounces that. She's not gonna come on the show. So.
Oh yeah. She's not gonna do that.
She's not gonna do that. Dude.
She's not gonna do that.
No, she's not gonna come on the show. Yeah. So I'm not gonna get into the whole thing, but it's like my thing is we've said it many times. She wants to come on, she can come on, but why she want to come on this little show? We don't. Yeah, it's not. There's nothing in it for her. So.
I mean, for the sense of community, that would be nice for her to do that, but she's not doing that.
No, she's not going to come on here. Again, if you want to come on, you're more than welcome to come on, but I'm not. Yeah, that's it. I mean, I'm just being.
That's it. I got you, brother. I'm picking up what you're putting down.
I'm just a little fish in a big pond.
Yeah,
that's it.
Yeah, that keeps your clothes. Never mind. You're right. You're good. No, I shouldn't have said anything. I should have said anything. Never mind.
But I'm just.
Yeah.
It is. But like I said, if you ever want to come on, you're more than welcome to come on. You know how to get in contact with us. You can come on. That's it. The platform's open.
But they used to say, have your people get in touch with my people.
Right. That's it. So we'll keep that. No clue what her sub count is. Oh, I think the last time I saw was she had over 2 million subs on.
Have you had Maribel on?
No, I would love to have Maribel on. I think, if I'm not mistaken, if Mikey was still in here, I think Mikey might have spoke to them when he went out to AVS about coming on the show. So that would be cool to get her on. Yeah, I would love to have her on. Yeah. Very talented rider. Would love that. Big fan of Maribel. Big fan.
Get Zen Lee on here.
Yeah, we've had Zen on. Zen's been on.
Okay.
A few times. Yeah. We had Psycho. That. Psycho was on.
Okay.
And I want to get Nate on here too. Grander Life. I want to get Nate.
Oh yeah, that's my guy.
Yeah, that's my guy. Get Nate on. I gotta reach
because he's back on YouTube now. Because I know he took a break. I know he took a long break, but he's back on YouTube now. Yeah, I would love to. Yeah, Nate, that's my guy. He was at Cobra's first rally with us too, as well. Yeah. Cool dude, super cool dude.
Nate is a good dude. I saw him at the Oryx demo. I think it was the Oryx demo. Yeah, and we spoke. It was funny. He comes up and he had the balaclava on, and he stood there like this. I'm like, oh man. I don't know who this is, and he pulled it out. Oh, Nate, what's up,
dude? And you know, Sensei, he always ready to fight. Don't let all that smiling and smirk and stuff fool. Sensei is ready to fight at all times.
Dude, I gotta stop that.
So when somebody gives him, especially with the face mask on, yeah, he was ready. He's like, all right, I'm gonna give him a few more seconds to act right. Yeah, I know you're an Aquarius like me, so you can't fool me.
You're too funny, but Nate, you're funny. Nate's a cool dude, man.
Yeah, Nate, that's my guy. That's the first video that I saw when I was introduced to EUCs was Nate's video, him and his guys riding through New York City, and I was like, that's dude, what I want. I want to do that.
All those years, dude. Years ago, I believe it was on 8th Avenue, and I saw somebody. I think it was a 9-bot. And I believe he said he had one. And I looked at that. I'm like, what the hell is he? I said, I would never get on one of those. It was Nate. It was Nate. Yeah, it was Nate. It was him.
Don't worry, y'all. My 9-bot Z10 video will be coming soon. I'm gonna hop on that old thing.
You should hop on it.
I dare any one of y'all to make fun of me and my
dude,
on my old wheel. I don't want to hear none of that talk.
Dude, that wheel to me, I call that the Batmobile.
The Batman wheel.
It was before its time. That wheel was before its time.
Definitely was. I miss that wheel, man. I really do. I miss only if it had a bigger battery,
But yeah, I wish they would. Dude, could you imagine what that would be today if they kept making wheels?
Oh yeah, like a 20-inch version of that.
Oh my goodness, dude, they should make another freaking wheel, dude.
They're never gonna do that again.
I get it and stuff,
huh?
They still make e-bikes.
Yeah, but I'm sure the amount of wheels that they built and compared to how many they actually sold here or around the world, I think that's probably why they just like we're never making another EUC again. But I would love to see them make because, like you said, that wheel was ahead of its time.
Yeah,
for sure.
Yeah, man, that was way before.
Still got mine, man. So hard. They still sell them on eBay. You can still find them on eBay and Amazon and stuff like that. They look beautiful in the pictures, but now it's like the thing with top speed is 30 miles an hour. Like
30 miles an hour. Yeah. Well, I mean, that'd be a good city banger. Okay, cool. Yeah, he's saying Greenmaster Mike saying Maribel and her brother Anthony will be on soon, so that's good. Yeah, I'd love to have them on. And then John Fernandez and also Grillo said they might also. So that's good.
We dope.
Got some we got some people. And like I said, I appreciate anybody that comes on the show. It's just we come on, have a good time, share information.
Yeah.
And then that's it, man. Leave it where it is. And we laugh and we joke, but we got respect for everybody, man. It's just
Absolutely. We're all EUC riders. We're all brothers and sisters
here,
in the same game, so. But yeah, man, I appreciate you having me on, brother. This was fun. I haven't talked to you in a while, so it's always good. It's always good to catch up.
So yeah, appreciate you coming on. Always a pleasure, Flip.
You already know.
We still got to get our ride in, but I think the ride will be the Empire State Trail.
We need to do it. I'm telling you. I think we need to start a group, get a Telegram group for whoever's interested in the area from Massachusetts up, and we need to do something. something epic. You know what I mean? Like an epic
epic.
ride like that. You know,
Yeah,
I'm with it.
That's it. So everybody, I want to thank
Mason.
each and every one of you for joining us. Thank you, Mason. But remember, you get on your wheel, you ride it like you hate it. You be safe out there, you ride it like you hate it. I'm Sensei, you're
Flip, I think.
Yeah, for Pumpernickel 6. Yeah, man. Everyone have a good night, good morning, great weekend. Slap some miles on your wheel and be safe out there. Hello. Good night.
Good night.
Good night.
Good night.